Dirty rich, snatching gold like a pirate's hoard. Filthy joy, greasy fingers can't be ignored. Thinking they slick, feast on beef. Hearts of thieves, rifling the glorious crib like rolling up sleeves. And nets in the shadows, caught in their game. Rich and joy laughing, stealing without shame. Midnight marauders taking every snatch, while glorious dreams crumbled like a brittle match. We rise up, saving Net and Gloria, fighting back, crafting a grand historia. Dirty riches empire, crumbling in the dust. Filthy joy too, their doom's a must. And Net's tears falling, precious diamonds lost. Gloria wakes up, tallying the cost. Creeping through the night, game's about to flip. Dirty rich and joy, about to lose their grip. Plans afoot, traps and snares, righteous revenge. Exploitation ends, justice on the fringe. Annette and Gloria, strong as steel. Filthy joy and dirty rich, learn how it feels. Came like shadows, we ignite the day. Dirty riches now up in flames. Filthy joy cries, realizes fate. Annette and Gloria, standing tall, celebrate. Annette's in the shadows, caught in their game. Rich and joy laughing, stealing without shame. Midnight marauders taking every snatch, while Gloria's dreams crumbled like a brittle match. We rise up, saving Net and Gloria, fighting back, crafting the grand historia. Dirty riches empire, crumbling in the dust. Filthy joy too, their doom's a must. Annette's tears falling, precious diamonds lost. Gloria wakes up, tallying the cost. Creeping through the night, game's about to flip. Dirty rich and joy, about to lose their grip. Plans afoot, traps and snares, righteous revenge. Exploitation ends, justice on the fringe. Annette and Gloria, strong as steel. Filthy joy and dirty rich, learn how it feels. Came like shadows, we ignite the day. Dirty riches, now up in flames. Filthy joy cries, realizes fate. Annette and Gloria, standing tall, celebrate. Came like shadows, we ignite the day. Dirty riches, now up in flames. Filthy joy cries, realizes fate. Annette and Gloria, standing tall, celebrate.
Well, hey now. I'm glad you liked the jam. I love those AI programs. Just got to put in a couple words and boom, you got a song. I had to do it a couple times until I got the right one. Whoop, and there goes one that they want to play now. Hold on one second. All right, sorry about that. It'll go on to the next track. And I think that's the same exact words, it's just sped up a little bit better. I like the smaller one. Good morning, everybody. Let me say hello to the people here. Hey, Paula. Hey, silly little kitties. Mina. Doodle. My Sam. Hey, Vanessa. Who else is here? Thank you for being a member for 10 months. Thank you for that delicious dinner you cooked me over the weekend. You posted it to Reddit, Doodle? Thank you. Happy Friday, everybody. Absolutely happy Friday. We made it through another week. It was a short one, though, huh? Because of Monday. Yeah, I'm doing good. Had a little, we were, took a little road trip, and stopped in and saw one of my friends, spent some time with her. She's here in chat now. And we had a nice weekend, and then we had to do some stuff for Mama B, and then came back home. That's it. And then, of course, my allergies hit me like a ton of bricks. So every morning I have woken up with the worst sinus headache. If you hear me sniffing a lot, I will apologize. And that's it. I am so sorry, but I will probably be sniffing. I have my orange juice, I have my water, I have my tissues, and I have my little shawl, and I feel better. I'll feel better. So we had fun over at Healthy Family Farts chat last night. Yeah, mine, it's just seasonal allergies. I get them in the spring, I get them in the fall. And unfortunately for me, I forgot to pick up more Zyrtec when I was out the other day. So I took my last one yesterday. I have to go out to the store tonight and get some more. And that's it. But otherwise, it's just allergies. And I just hate that I sniff at everybody. I just snip and sniff and sniff. It's just a thing. So yeah, we were over. There was a lot of us over there last night. We were having fun. He had more trolls in there than he had actual subscribers that follow him. It was brutal, Vanessa. It was brutal. Oh, so I got them queued up to play them if anybody wants to go over that live, because that was chock full of false information. I think a lot of people reported them for false information on that keto diet. The keto. You missed it? Yeah. I'll play it. I have it queued up. And it's fair use. If I stop and commentate, you can't strike me rich. Told him about the song. I don't know if he went over and checked it out. I'm like, hey, Rich, I wrote a song about you. But I do have it. I just have to share the screen and we can go over it. You reported it, Vanessa? Yeah, I did for false information or whatever that was. All her medical mumbo jumbo she was slurring on about last night. And then we got to see her golden treasure. So I reported that one for indecent exposure. That's the keto diet. It's the keto. She loves her keto. How come it's okay? There we go. I'm like, why isn't it showing? Okay, maybe I should put my face in it too, just to be on the safe side. No, I don't want that one. That one? There we go. That one's better. Okay. I don't know if we could see chat. Chat was popping. All right, get back over. And then
I'm feeling a little better now. I was sleeping most of the day, but now I'm going to get my laundry done here, and we're going to clean up Annette's room a little bit. And then we'll have a chat. So I was sleeping for most of the day. And then I was watching Big Brother, the new season.
Okay. So they made a live to say they weren't going live, and then she miraculously felt better, so they went live. Mm-hmm. Okay. Did they not? Oh, they don't have any comments. Their comments are turned off, so therefore we cannot see the live chat. Oh.
I was like, oh, this show's so stupid. And then now I'm like all hooked on it. Again, once again, always. Now I'm like cracking up because the one lady went off on everybody. It made me laugh so funny. It was so funny. I was like, oh, that's like me. She yelled at the nurse. This old lady, well, she's not like that old, but she's the oldest one on the show, So she's, in her 40s or 50s. And that's old for the show because most of the people are young. But
they got more subs, 10,000 subs last night. Man, can I have 10,000 subs, please? Oh, I know. I can get them. I'm just too cheap to buy them. Sorry. Anybody wants to chip in and buy me 100,000 subs? How about it?
She wouldn't know. She thought everyone was ganging up on her, and they weren't. And she started just yelling at everyone. Now they're like, okay, now we don't like you, but we weren't ganging up on you. But now she's up on the block. Did it to herself. But like no one had an issue with her. And then she just started yelling at everybody. It's cracking me up. So, laughing about that. Good show. We were watching that today. I watched like 5 episodes already. Whatever, how many? I don't know how many they have until I'm current. But we were behind.
Okay, I try to answer that. Mine, I don't. There's several different sites you can buy subs from, and they vary. You can buy subs, you can buy views, you can buy likes. You can, believe me, if you have money, there's somebody that's going to do it for you. The last time I checked, there was a site where you could buy them 50 at a time was the minimum. And I think it was about $10 for 50. But I'm sure if you Google hard enough, I'm sure he did. If he Googles hard enough, he can find a whole bunch of different sites. And if he's using different sites to buy the subs, okay.
Now they're
But
making it like the challenge where they have
I
this new
think
thing.
he's probably buying them
We
all
used to watch
from
the
one
challenge.
place.
TJ Lavin is local celebrity here in Vegas. He, did BMX and was on the MTV The Challenge. But now the challenge is owned by CBS. So now Big Brother is doing stuff like the challenge.
Yep, let me see. Views are down 66%, and subs are up 2,900% over 30 days. That's 150K subs in 30 days. He's putting them all on credit. That's right. All of them are on credit cards. Yeah, but there's tons of sites out there. All you gotta do is put it in Google. Where can I buy subs for YouTube? And they all pop up. I'll try to find some. I'll play them for a little bit longer though, and I'll look for one.
Challenge, like they have this new thing where they call it the arena, which is from the challenge show.
And she's just blabbering about. I might pass her with this.
Hello, everyone. Oh, you're welcome. Come on in. Come on in while I do my laundry. Oh, did you guys see my new treasure today? Richard showed my new trash can find.
See, this is why you have bugs in your home. You pull things out of people's garbage, which is no shame in it, but you clean it off before you drag it into the house. Asking for several friends.
Oh, yes. This one, the gentleman was throwing it out. And I said, are you throwing that gold out? He said, I sure am. And this other plastic one, would you like this? I said, no, I'll just take that one. He had another plastic chair. But I said, no, I'll take this one. So I brought that home. When I went grocery shopping, someone was throwing it out right near the Walmart. I said, oh, one man's trash, another man's treasure.
That's what they said about you.
So I'm very happy because now I can sit there.
One man's trash.
Scared of it, though. Isn't that funny? He don't know what to think of that chair yet. He don't like it. Like it scares him. He's like freaked out by it. But he's like, what the heck is that thing? But it actually is really comfortable, weirdly enough. It's a nice chair.
Yeah, I think you did a great job. Look at this.
Yeah, I'm actually very happy with it.
It's got a big hole in it.
The gentleman's like, yeah, it's not bad. I mean,
It's a nice chair.
yeah, it's not bad. It ain't very comfortable to sit in, so I was happy. I always find treasures in the trash.
I think it's because you have a good relationship with the universe.
Yeah.
Good karma.
She always finds treasures in the trash. Is that where you found Rich?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. People be trying to say.
Explain how that works. You always like to be so generous, so you would get stuff in the trash.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I know. I found like wonderful things in the trash. We've gotten almost all of our furniture. I got this chair from the trash. This one. Look at this one. Our neighbors. Two of them. The one in the kitchen they were throwing out. Both of them. Why would you throw this out?
That's beautiful.
These ones are
They're
wonderful.
also look, but look, the thing is,
Why would you throw that out?
mention the iron. Nikki.
I mean, they're amazing. There's one in the kitchen too. There were two, and our neighbors were throwing them out. They had them like next to their trash on trash day, in front of their house. We're like, what?
Does everybody think that their neighbors just put junk out there to see if they'll take it? They should. Hold on, let me go back over and look at my chat because I'm on their channel. Oh, I don't know. I did at Team YouTube on X. I did and said, "Yo, look at what these people are doing." But I don't know if they'll look. All right, so I'm gonna do this real quick. Stop sharing. Let me present. I just found one. This one was the first one that came up that actually had prices. So let's look. All right, so if you can see here. Okay, YouTube subscribers. Okay. Can y'all see that? Oh, it goes away every time I go. All right, let me go back over. Sorry. YouTube subscribers. Here's your packages you can buy. 50 subscribers is $9.99. 100 subscribers is $14.99. 250 subscribers is $29.99. 500 subscribers is $59.99. 1,000 subscribers, $14.99. I know there are places that are cheaper. I just can't find them unless they're all out of business. YouTube views. Wow, he's putting some hefty money. Likes. 100 likes is $14.99. The views again. 1,000 views is $9.99. I mean, he's buying thousands of views on half of these videos to try to make them viral or look like they're viral. When he goes to work during the day, he's going to this site. Yeah, that's pretty much, that is his business. Ever since, I don't know about it. Don't know about it, Doodle. What phone call? Somebody got a phone call? I haven't been over to Reddit in like 2 days, though. Or maybe, no, I stopped in yesterday for a little bit and read through some of it. What happened with the phone call? What happened with the phone call? I need to know. Inquiring minds need to know. They're going to wind up. Okay. They're using. They probably are using. They probably are using the Social Security checks to fund this. Here's the thing: you can buy all the subs you want, but you're not going to get any money from subs that aren't engaging. Phone call on the live and left. Oh, okay. I was not there for that one. Wish I had been. I think they are going to. I think, you know what? They're their own worst enemy. The both of them, they're their own worst enemies. They are doing this to themselves. Nobody's going to do it to them. We can sit and make fun of them and tell them what they're doing is wrong.
Why would you throw those out? So, yeah, you got to come around our neighborhood on trash day. They throw out gold around here. This wasn't even from mine. This was from near the Walmart. There's a dumpster near the Walmart, and this guy was going there with 2 chairs. There was a plastic one. I didn't want the plastic one. But I was like, yeah, I'll take it. So look at this.
I can't understand half the words that come out of her mouth. Am I the only one? Do I need to get my hearing checked or something? Because she doesn't enunciate anything.
It's very comfortable. I'm very pleased with myself.
Why don't you do your little chat from there? I think this would be a good place for you to do your chat today.
Sure.
I gotta start there.
Oh, yeah, all these cords on me. They look tacky. That works fine.
Is she picking herself?
I think this will be a nice.
She was picking herself.
Trash can treasure.
Yeah.
See, I miss this part.
Maybe a different studio look. Welcome to the new studio.
We actually can replace this. Our neighbors were throwing out these.
We have it.
Yeah, we have the replacement, but we don't know how to install it.
Yeah,
But they were throwing out. They obviously were remodeled. I mean, and just like.
That's what everybody does around here.
But yeah, so they were.
Oh my God, I'm getting seasick.
Put something else in their closet, obviously, because it's this one and the one in the hallway. So we have them in the garage, and we have like 3 doors in the garage too.
Yeah.
Our neighbors are wonderful around here.
Was this the neighbor right there I just talked to? They got those chairs.
Oh, it's the neighbor that hates you.
That was them, right?
Oh, these chairs?
Yeah. The one I can talk to, or the next one down?
No. We not those ones. Our next door neighbors have never put anything out there. No, it's further down. Our next door neighbors have actually never. They did that big bin. That was all garbage. Remember they had the bin the other day. I was.
Maria M says beautiful joy.
Did anybody understand that?
Yeah, I didn't feel very good today, so I was sleeping most of the day.
Maybe something.
But I am very happy with this chair. It's actually super comfortable. It doesn't look comfortable, but it is. It's actually so I'm happy. Nice to be by Casper. He's down here.
Do you really believe he was signing off to go watch football last night? Well, it was Thursday night, right? Isn't there Thursday night football now? I don't know. I'm a football widow. I don't know. All I know is he pretty much locks himself in the room all weekend, and I hardly ever see him because he's watching football. At least he's not making me watch it, so I'm good. Maybe someone will throw out some new jammies for her. Yeah, and I hope they're infested.
He's been super content in his hutch today. Like earlier, I tried to let him out, and he's like, "No, I don't want out." Oh, I wanted him out. I was like, "Oh, you don't want out? Okay." So I wanted to hang out with you. If you don't want to, that's good, I guess. So yeah, he stayed in there. He was just out a minute ago, but like earlier, he didn't want out. I felt a little bit sad. Like,
what is he doing in the background?
Oh, isn't it back?
Is he like ew?
I was gonna go.
I see something I don't like back there.
She just got back. I have to be fast. You gotta move fast. She used to be gone a long time, so I'm happy she's not gone long anymore. So it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just very hard to clean her because she's very much like now wants us to leave her alone too. Where like, she closes her door and just, it
because she hates you.
keeps to herself a lot. So I mean, she likes us coming in and saying hi to her and stuff, but she also is very independent. She likes just to kind of do her own thing a lot. Because for years she didn't interact with people at all.
And if I had you and my girl 24/7, I would snap and shut the door too.
Because she used to get very embarrassed because of her condition, and so she first warmed up to me and Richard. And then she's kind of warmed up to you guys, but then people did that prank and stuff, and y'all are mad at Rich for saying something. But I think in a way he kind of fell for it too. So I think you guys all pranked him. So that was mean. So I don't think he was trying to prank it in any way. I think he thought really. So I didn't ever fall for it, but I think he did. But I was trying to not be a party pooper in case it was real. But I was like, come on, that's so doubtful. Like. Just the chances that someone's like, oh, I'm just gonna like.
Doodle, yeah, that actually just popped up right before I was about to go live, and I didn't get to look at it. But we'll go over and see that in a minute. I did not get to see it yet, but I will play it. There wasn't a prank. There was a skank, not a prank.
Spend $20,000 fixing your house is the kind of stuff my heart. Then I just saw you online, and I'm like, it could happen, just like that.
Crazy
maybe
eyes.
It could happen to
Crazy
you
eyes.
with Nicolas Cage. You could maybe have a guy give you half his lotto ticket. That that was a good movie. It was a ridiculous scenario, but good movie.
I can do a whole conversation with him.
Anyway, so we're watching Big Brother. And I usually hate it, the US one. I love the UK one and the Australian one. Yeah, we've seen them all. Watch them on YouTube because you can't get the different country ones. You might be able to get them on an app now, but back in the day, you couldn't get them in any way besides YouTube. So we always watched Big Brother UK on YouTube and Big Brother Australia on YouTube. I really like those ones because they have different ways of like voting. Like the public votes for the people, and then
I'm gonna fast forward it because I can't deal with this Big Brother stuff. Yeah, you people are good. It's like one run-on slurry sentence after another with this one. I thought Michelle Sabate was the worst slurrer, but I think maybe her and Joy are tied neck and neck. Maybe. Let me see if I can. I want to get to the Cato part.
We don't even like worry about our weight anymore, really.
I think I got it.
Astronomical from us using the gas and probably the AC with the windows open was not smart. But he was on the ocean and he had to have the windows open. And we're like, dude, you gotta fix that so we can turn off, because we were trying to turn off he had like 3 different AC units. The other one's turned off, but one of them wouldn't. So he was so mad, and so he kicked us off at Airbnb. So me and Richard got banned from Airbnb because we racked up the guy's electricity bill.
You got kicked out of an Airbnb because you ran up the guy's electricity bill. I really find that hard to believe.
He was so darn mad. He's at Aldridge in Panama City, Panama. So he's so livid. He kicks us off Airbnb, and then they said that we needed to leave the next day. And we were like, do we want to get a hotel? Or do we want to just leave the country? We're like, let's go. So we left the country the next day. But
I don't think you left the country. I think the country asked you to leave. I think the country said, please leave. Panama doesn't want you. Please leave.
We were really having a good time, but it was during it was time to go anyways. It was during the pandemic, and they were crazy strict there. They had rules where, like, the curfew was 7 p.m. every day. I think it was, you couldn't go out at all on Sundays, but 7 p.m. every other day. And then men and women could only go out on separate days. So, like, women could be out on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and men could be out on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
I call bullshit.
And that's it. And you had, like, a 2-hour window when you could be outside to go to your grocery shopping.
Did they have you, like, a tracking unit on you? Did you have to wear, like, an ankle bracelet?
According to your cellular or passport. And then you had to wear a mask everywhere.
Everybody had to wear a mask everywhere.
Outside, everything. And the entire time. And so they were like super strict during the pandemic. We were like, you guys are crazy strict here.
Honestly, you know what? I think you and Richard spread the pandemic. I don't think anybody else brought in the pandemic but you two, because you guys are like the walking, talking version of a pandemic.
So we kind of, and then the only thing that was allowed to be out past 7 p.m. was they had these little dirt bike, little motorcycles that would do the food delivery. So you could order food. But we didn't eat that food. We only got food from the grocery stores, which closed at like 5 p.m. because,
they only got food from the grocery stores, as opposed to dumpster diving.
Everything had to be done by 7 p.m. So you also, they were only open from like 10 to 5 p.m. We only had a 2-hour window during that time. And my window was like from 3 to 5. Mine was from
Yeah, your window was 3 to 5 because they didn't want you hooking in their streets.
3 to 5. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I could go from 3 to 5. Richard could go from 10 to noon on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And when I was visiting Vegas, because I had to visit Vegas twice while we were in Panama for money, and
while you were in Panama for money. So what were you doing in Panama exactly for money? Chelsea?
He could only go to the store on Tuesday and Thursday. So he couldn't go from Thursday all the way till like over the weekend till Tuesday. And
hey, Steady.
Only
welcome.
eating like we're eating. So he had to make sure to buy it all at the store, but he had to try to figure out how much he was going to need. He didn't want to run out. He's and if he ever ate extra on one day, because we couldn't order like food delivery because we weren't eating that kind of food. So it was super difficult. Poor Rich. I remember I was in Vegas. He's like, I'm running out of food. I can't go to the store for 2 more days. Oh dear. I have to get some food delivery.
Why don't you just buy a cow and feed it organic grass? And then you could take the cow to a meat processing facility and you could have all the organic meat you wanted.
No, we didn't. We were doing no sugar, and all of the food delivery has sugar. So we did one day have to.
All the food delivery has sugar. I call bullshit on that. I used to be a very big food delivery orderer when I was in New York, and I ate a lot of vegan with no sugar in it. You just got to know how to order.
To get some chicken, and it was like so much because they coat it with stuff, you know.
They coat the chicken.
So hard to get any food delivery with no sugar. Like even the meat, they always put some sort of sauce, like some barbecue
You ask for it plain. They don't put sauce on it.
sauce, teriyaki sauce, something on there, you know.
Teriyaki is delicious, though.
They bread it, it's something, you know.
Hey, Josie.
Put condiments on there, something.
Hey, Haley. Am I missing anybody? I missed you. I'm sorry.
You guys say, well, why are you so strict about the diet? The thing is, when you're in ketosis, you feel really good, and you're burning your fat for energy, so you have kind of this balanced energy. As soon as you kick yourself out of ketosis by eating sugar or too much sugar, you can have a little sugar, but too much sugar, which, you know, it's hard to find that balance. Then you feel like crap for a lot of days till you get back in ketosis because
Yes, it's called keto flu. Keto flu. Not keto. Keto flu. I've had it. It sucks.
Without sugar, you're tired until you're in ketosis. But so that time frame, that however many days it takes, it can be like treacherous, and you'll be really craving sugar that entire time. Then once you get back in ketosis, you don't crave sugar anymore, and you have less energy. So the reason why we don't like to eat the sugar is you don't want to get kicked out of ketosis, because it's quite torture for several days to get back into ketosis. So for me, I avoid the sugar because it's easier to not dabble with it and be like, oh, I got kicked out of ketosis by eating too much sugar. But a lot of people do a keto diet, and they do
keto,
you know, X amount of sugar, however much they found that keeps them in ketosis. But I find it's easier to just avoid it completely. So I just do the beef and water.
Beef and water.
And then
beef and water. Beef and water. There's got to be something that eating too much beef will do to you. I'm sorry. Green leafy vegetables don't have sugar in it.
Keeps me in ketosis, which I really like because then I don't need food for energy. You have to eat, but you're not using the food as energy. What you're doing is you're using the food to like replenish your body, but then you're actually burning your fat for energy. Whereas other food, you're just using the food for energy. Like with sugar, you're just getting the sugar, and that's what you're using the energy, getting that spike, and then you're crashing from the sugar once the insulin kicks in. So sugar and coffee do the same thing, where it makes too much insulin.
Coffee makes insulin? If you're just drinking black coffee, tell me, if you just drink black coffee, or like me, I drink my coffee with just a splash of half and half in it. Maybe a teaspoon of sugar if I'm feeling a little frisky that day. Yeah, I like my food, not ketosis. She gives you a migraine. Trying to figure out the mushy mouth. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Doodle. Scurvy is caused by not eating enough fruits and vegetables, which are rich in vitamin C. It's rare in the United States, but older adults who don't get proper nutrition are most likely to be affected. And you are right. They probably do have scurvy. Look at her legs. Doesn't she have scurvy legs? Isn't that when you get the bow-legged? The bow-legged when you got scurvy. No, seriously though, I had a doctor. Yeah, I stopped going to him after this one. When I started, so I have psoriatic arthritis and I have psoriasis. It's an autoimmune disease, you know. Um, when I first started to get it, and I didn't know what was going on, I went to my GP. I just wanted a recommendation to a dermatologist. He told me I didn't need to go to a dermatologist, that I had scurvy, and then I needed to eat. And I said, well, since I love vegetables and I eat all the vegetables, I don't think I have scurvy. Well, you know. Wound up going to another doctor. He gave me a referral to the dermatologist, and yes, it was psoriasis, not scurvy. Oh my god. The only thing that's scurvy about her is
in your blood. And insulin tells your body to store fat to go into dormant mode and rest. So both things cause a lot of insulin in your blood, and you don't want a lot of insulin in your blood. So a lot of sugar causes a lot of insulin in your blood. Same with caffeine. That's why both those. That's probably why caffeine and sugar make you gain weight more than anything else, is the insulin.
I always lose weight when I drink coffee. It is an appetite suppressant. I drink coffee when I'm hungry. Immediately kills my appetite.
I don't know that for sure because I'm not a doctor, all right, so I can't say that's 100% the full reason, but that is one of the reasons. And so when I cut out caffeine, like my weight plummeted, and same with Richard. Whereas now we don't even like worry about our weight anymore. Really, we just stay on the keto diet. But before, when we were on the keto diet, when we were doing caffeine, we were still struggling. We were having to go to the gym and having to. Now we're just like, we do light exercise and just eat like the same thing pretty much every day. Richard varies his a little bit, but I keep consistent in what I eat. And then it's just freedom of thought. Like you feel good, you don't have to worry about it. And I never worry about my body, which is like new for me. I just like let it be. I let it find its space, because I know what I'm eating is healthy. I know what I'm.
Okay, well, at least your head is in a good spot, according to this, because from what I understand, you had some problems with disordered eating, even though I feel that what you're doing is still disordered eating. There is a way to do keto. There is a way to eliminate sugar and starches and whatnot out of your diet. I have a mod who does it. I'm sure she's working right now. She can tell you exactly what she does it. She doesn't do it to lose weight. She does it for her health. And she's been doing it for a long, long time. And she's very knowledgeable on it. Again, she's not a medical doctor either. But I would trust her over you, Joy. If I was going to go and do keto, I'd know somebody to call, and it wouldn't be you.
What I'm doing is healthy. So I let my body find where it needs to be.
Thank you, Sam.
But if I were to be eating things that were unhealthy, then I would worry. I'd be like, oh my goodness, am I going to get fat? But I don't worry about that with keto because I know even if you put on a little weight, it's not bad. It's like you're still like, look.
Keto is OJ's friend. It's keto. Oh my God.
Good. It's still like a healthy because you're being healthy. You're eating protein, which is what your body wants. So it's a very different than when you're eating all sugar that puts weight in all the spots you don't want. That's what I used to live on an all sugar diet. So I was never happy with my body. I was always, putting weight in all these pockets I didn't like. Now it's anything I get like more of a butt and I'm like, well, that's handy. I like that works for me. I used to have no butt when I ate an all sugar diet. I literally was like, Richard would call me a concave ass. Now
you don't have a butt now either, from what I understand, what I've seen. You don't have a butt either. You're like a little boy. You're built like a little boy with the flippity flaps.
I'm like, oh yeah, if you want to put the weight there, I'll take it right there. That's perfect. So that's what happens when you eat healthy. You start to get the weight where you actually want it, not in, the parts you don't want it. So, people can really work harder than they have to by eating the wrong things. That's what I'm always like. Sometimes you can be literally starving yourself, trying to, white knuckle it and you're just eating the wrong things, where you could be like eating tons of protein, stuffing yourself with protein, feeling fully satisfied, and lose weight. So it's just according, and then you could be, eating like a bird with your vegan food or something, and then be gaining weight. So I used to be vegan, and I totally struggle with my weight.
Did she just do air quotes when she said vegan? Oh, vegans, come after her. Vegans, come after her. See, some of us do know how to eat healthy. You know what I had today? 2 hard-boiled eggs. That's keto, right? That's keto. I had 1 hard-boiled egg for breakfast. I had another hard-boiled egg for lunch. I did drink orange juice, so yeah, a lot of sugar in it. But I don't feel good, so I'm allowed to have. And I only drink orange juice when I don't feel good. However, I have been craving peanut butter and jellies for the past week. I don't know why.
I was vegan for like vegetarian 1 year, and then I became vegan for 11 years, so 12 years total. But it was during the time I started when I was 10, and it went into when I was in the Air Force, and then I quit a little bit after my mom died. And the main.
Okay, I lost my mother too. I don't bring it up every day, and I'm sorry you're hurt. And I really think you need to go get some counseling to get over your grief, because you clearly have not dealt with your grief.
The reason why I quit was because my eating disorder got out of hand. I was like, why am I even trying to like be healthy? Because I thought vegan was healthy. So I was like, after I, started really, diving into my eating disorder, it was like, well, I'm not healthy anyway, so what difference does it make? But I later found out that vegan wasn't even healthy, that it's too high in sugar. It's no matter what vegan diet you're on, it's too much sugar in your diet because the protein has sugar. Whereas meat from animals, most meat from animals, almost all, besides like shrimp and eggs, if you consider eggs meat, those have carbs, but everything else is carb free. So when you do a keto diet, you're watching your.
I love raspberry jam. It is probably one of my favorite things. And now I want to go and have a peanut butter and raspberry jam sandwich, and I don't. I have some strawberry jam that my neighbor down the road made last year. She cans and stuff, and still haven't tried it because it looks it looks like it's full of sugar. I don't know. When you could just tell something is full of sugar? That's what that looks like. But I thanked her, and I put it in the fridge. She does want her jar back at some point, so I guess I need to return that.
Carbs, if you're getting it from your meat, that's going to put you over your carb count just from your meat alone. That's why a vegan can't really be in ketosis, because their meat alone, their artificial meat, their meat alternatives have too much sugar. So it'll kick them out of ketosis just by their protein. Whereas
okay, I don't believe this. Keto. Wait, I want to look at this. Let's see. Where's my Google? Am I still sharing? Yes, I'm still sharing. All right. New tab. How much sugar in an Impossible Burger? It's the only thing that comes in my mind. I don't care about Burger King. Okay. I just want to know how much sugar is in an Impossible Burger. Can I see the ingredients? The ingredients is. I am Teresa Judice. All the ingredients is. Okay. Where's the nutritional facts on these? Uh, 19 grams of protein, What does that say? 0 milligrams of cholesterol. Now that wants me to go to Instacart. And that 33% is something. I can't find it. I don't want to get into the whole thing, and I'm not going to sit and make you guys wait for me. Sorry. I just want to know how much sugar is in Impossible meat.
Animal protein, that's not the case. So you could literally like keep eating animal protein all day until you feel satisfied, and you're not going to kick yourself out of ketosis. So that's the difference.
Hey, Linda.
As much as I love animals too, so I'm all for the vegans for the things they stand for and things like that. And you know, I don't want animal cruelty. That's why I choose to do organics and cage-free and grass-fed and things like that, because I want what's best for the animals also best for me. So it's like a win-win. So I'm looking out for.
No, you just like to flaunt that you use your mother-in-law's food stamps and your sister-in-law's food stamps to buy your incredibly expensive ground beef.
The animal and looking out for me, because whatever that animal is consuming, you're also consuming. So if they're giving that animal antibiotics, steroids, hormones, all that junk, you're going to consume it secondhand, you know? So also,
thank you.
Even the grains, like if that animal is being fed all grains and they give animals grains to fatten them up. They want them to have more muscular fat. And that's what they measure how good like a grade of steak is.
Wait, what did you wait?
Fat
wait.
The steak. And
they want more muscular fat. What? Okay. I'm fat. Would not say I'm muscular. What is you mean the marbling? That's fat. It's less than 1 gram of sugar in an Impossible Burger. Thank you, Haley. I don't know where you found that, but mine was not pulling it up. But thank you. See? 1 gram total sugar in an Impossible Burger. 1 gram of sugar. Your fat is all muscular. Well, my fat is all fat. That's what I got to say that. I mean, you know, it's called a spade. I'm just fat. I'm a big bitch. Okay. It says, what? I can't stand this. Why am I doing this? I'm trying to read. It says an Impossible Burger patty contains less than 1 gram of total and added sugars. The Impossible Whopper from Burger King contains 12 grams of sugar. Okay, so now what I want to know is on the Burger King one, it's on a very large bun, right? So to me, that's where the sugar would be in the bun. Correct? Is this when she starts talking about, oh, I don't know. Did she talk about the wisdom from last night? I don't know. I am not muscular. I am fat. And I guess it's because I eat all those grains and those grain cows. I like my cows with some grain in them.
And the way they get that is by giving them grains. And so if they're trying to fatten up the cow by you eating that meat, you're going to fatten up more than if you ate an organic meat, if that makes sense.
No, it doesn't make sense.
You might not be fat. Fat's the wrong word. You're just going to be bigger, like stockier. Does that make sense? So you'll see the people that are on a conventional diet are usually stockier than like me and Richard.
All right, so first of all, stocky, you're using the word stocky all wrong. Stocky is somebody that is a little on the shorter side and a little on the wider side, build-wise, right? Stocky, you know, stocky, husky. Oh my God.
It's so small because we're on an organic keto diet. Richard, not as much because he does the sausage sometimes, the kibasi, but he used to.
Now kibasi's got sugar in it. Watch your sugar intake on your kibasi.
Be religiously on the organic with me, and he'll probably get back on it. But lately we've been kind of broke, so the kibasi's been cheap. He would love to eat steak, but we can't afford that right now. So
Aw,
if we ever get money, maybe we'll get him back on steak, and then he'd like that. But anyways, that's why we're a little bit smaller. So you might not be fat by being
Okay, so Joy's logic is if you eat organic grass-fed beef as opposed to non-organic regular old beef from the grocery store, we're going to be stockier and they're going to be smaller. Steroids and antibiotics to make them bigger. I think it's more with chickens. I always heard it more with chickens. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, Joy. I have a meat processing plant, a small family-owned. It's a very nice Mennonite family that owns it down the road from me. And I could go buy a cow right now, bring it to them, and I'm going to have the most freshest organic, whatever I've decided to feed them, cow in the planet. You are eating what you think is organic grass-fed, but meanwhile, you can't even see what's in those packages because they're cryovac. See, I can't do the cryovac meat. If I can't look at it, I'm not buying it. Oh, that actually sounds really good, except for the sweet tea. I don't do sweet tea. I know. I live in the land of sweet tea, and I cannot drink it. I make a good sweet tea because I used to work at the Waffle House. I can't drink it. Sure. Yeah, we only get our beef from the mini cows because they're short. Because I'd rather be short, squat, and fat. Oh my God, this woman makes no sense. Honestly, she just
not organics. You just literally like your bones are bigger because just like as they want to make the animals stronger and larger so they sell more meat, you're going to be stronger and larger. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, that's why you got these phenomenal athletes now that are like 7'9" all of a sudden.
How did I miss this whole part last
night?
They're
giving hormones and steroids to the animals, and now the athlete is consuming that meat too. So that's why you got like, remember when it used to be crazy to have like a 7-foot player, like Shaquille O'Neal was like 7'2" or something. That was crazy. Now you got all these guys like, oh yeah, they're one of the 7-footers, one of the 7-footers. I'm like, how many 7-footers we got these days?
There's probably just as many 7-footers as there's always been, except for a lot of them are making their career in sports, maybe. Fucking idiot. Oh my God. Somebody please give her a brain transplant.
I'm just getting crazy. They're going to have a 9-foot player, and because everyone is, honestly, we've gotten bigger in the sense of like, if you look at, maybe people were small, like those people were so little. You rarely see that anymore. Like,
are you talking about the Munchkins in the Wizard of Oz?
Little tiny, short, little people. You remember like your grandma or something. I mean, just so little. I remember my great grandma, so small. She was just so little.
My grandmother was 5'9".
Tiny little thing, and when we were in Panama, the natives of Panama, the ones that they still wear this fantastic. I forget what they call. They have a certain term for ones that, but they wear this fantastic clothes. They're very bright, beautiful colors. They're the smallest people. They're so little, and it's interesting like that. It's becoming more and more rare.
I actually like working at the Waffle House. It's pretty
bigger.
fun.
I'm not even saying fat. We're just bigger, like more muscular. People go to the gym to pump up. Like now everyone wants to be like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now my stepbrother, the one that passed away, he used to want to be like, and I'd be like, why? Why do you want to do that? I never got the beefing up thing. It's not my vibe. You gotta walk sideways to the door. I did date a guy that was a bodybuilder. It was not my gig. I didn't like it at all. And he was into like working out till you threw up. And I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want to do that. No, thank you. He tried to push me at the gym. I'd be like, I don't like this. I don't like this game. I don't like this. No, don't tell me what to do. I don't play this way. I didn't like the thing of like this. We're going to pump till you kill yourself. No, I enjoy working out where it's enjoyable, not killing myself. Like I'll go and I'll run on the treadmill.
He wanted you to walk faster on the treadmill so he wouldn't have to smell your stank that was coming out in between your flippity flaps.
Or run on the track, or I'll do like a heat class, something. But I'm not gonna literally pump so much iron till I'm gonna throw up or something. And that's not gonna happen. I'm like, I don't have an interest in that. No, thank you. So those guys are crazy at the gym. I'm like, no, thank you. But yeah, I used to go do. Oh gosh, I used to go to this class at the LVAC, the Las Vegas Athletic Club. They have fantastic facilities here. We thought about signing up, but we're like, we just don't. We would be away from a net if we
Did you sneak in?
were there, so we just don't. But we wanted to go swimming because we can't swim in the pool here. Only
I don't want to let you swim in the pool. They won't let you swim in the pool. They don't like turds in the pool.
only 12 times a year, which would only be once a month. We'd rather swim daily. But what was I gonna say?
Are you okay? Hey, so do you have that earpiece in your ear so Rich can feed you the bullshit that's spewing out of your pie hole?
Oh, I used to take this heat class there. It was called heat, and it was like calisthenics, where you didn't stop for like 45 minutes. And the lady that led the class was like in her late 60s, maybe even 70. And that woman kicked ass. And I always felt like such a schlep because I'm like, are you kidding? Like, how am I? And she did a combat
It's a joke with the brains.
boxing class.
You gotta watch out; they're gonna lose it. Then they're really gonna be
She
screwed.
would kill me. And I was like, this is ridiculous. Like this old lady up here, I mean, she was badass up there. Irene was her name. I loved when she did the classes because she like literally just did not let you.
I hope
have a
Irene
second. She'd be
sues you for using her
really get
name.
on you too, because if you're younger than her, you're like, what's your problem?
Irene,
I mean, look at me up here.
Don't
Why
get-
you can't do
Eat her
it?
ass, Irene.
Jesus. Man, superwoman, sorry. But I really enjoyed taking those classes. But we eventually realized it was getting crazy because we started to want to go like twice a day or
Hey,
2.5 hours
Celinda.
a day, twice a day. It was
Oh,
like,
we're coming to
I'm
that
obsessed
one.
with this gym thing. And
I'm gonna
so we realized
enlarge
like,
it
we
so
needed
y'all.
to-
If
we
I
were
had to
really
see
just
it,
going to the
y'all
gym
have to
so that
see
we
it.
could overeat. Does that make sense? It was like, we had Apple Watches and we would like track how much we had, burnt off at the gym, and then we had these little Lose It app that we would track our calories. So we'd be like, okay, what do we work off? So now we can eat that and stuff. So it was kind of became like just a way to overeat, I found. And when we just went to Atkins or keto,
Keto.
it's much easier. You don't have to necessarily go work it off. You just eat your protein and stay active, and you don't have to be like, okay, how many calories did I burn? How much can I eat now because of the calories I burned and stuff? So it's a real freedom of that. But that's why we love it. I don't recommend it for everyone if it doesn't work for you, but and talk to your doctor, but seriously.
Oh wait, you just threw in the talk to your doctor. Oh, see? Saving grace, my friend. That's your saving grace right there. You had to say that. You had to say to go talk to your doctor about it. Because you can get into a lot of trouble spewing this shit.
The reason why we talk about it so much is because we used to just have so much anxiety and so much stress about food and diet and
That's
that
a
kind
you
of stuff.
problem.
And once you get on keto, it just takes that away. It's really nice.
Wait, she said keto this
That's why
time, I
recommend it
think.
for everyone. But anyways, Casper is so content today.
I'm grabbing my glass full of sugar. Be right back.
Sometimes he loves me so much, so I can never complain in the sense I wouldn't have it any other way. But sometimes he does not give me even a second, because he'll just all day be wanting out of his cage and wanting to just be on me, so I can't get anything done because he's just earlier. Oh my god, earlier he was out because I've never stepped on him, but he gets so close to me, and runs through my feet, and earlier he was out, and I backed up and I stepped on something, and I was and I freaked out because I didn't know what I stepped on, and I stepped on the tripod. I was like, oh thank god. Yeah, but I for a second thought I stepped on Casper, but no, I've never. Thank goodness he was under the bed. But it's just it gives me so much anxiety because he runs through my feet, and I try to just shuffle my feet, but some days he's just constant and I'm trying to like do things, and I'm like, ah, and I almost step on him a bunch of them. Never stepped on him, knock on wood.
What happens if Rich comes home and says that he read somewhere that you should eat rabbit only for your keto diet? What would you do? Would you eat Casper? Would you eat Casper?
No, but I would do. Yeah, it would just break my heart. But he really tries to get me to step on him. He literally runs right through my feet. And
he doesn't try to get you to step on him. He's an animal. He's not supposed to be sitting in your room.
My dad had a cat that used to do that all the time. It was so hard to not step on him. It's like, don't do that. You're gonna get stepped on. Don't run right where I'm walking, where I like go to take a step, and that's where you put yourself. I often have to catch myself. I'm like, he's the.
I really hope that Casper trips you up one day. Really, like trips you up while you're on a live stream, and everybody gets to witness it. Go, Casper, go.
Funniest little guy. I love that bunny. I'm so thankful to that bunny. Like, I feel so special. Like, the relationship I have with my bunny, I feel really special about. Like, I didn't expect him to be so sweet to me. So it's
actually, Myrna, as a former bunny owner, somebody thought they were funny and gave me a piece of rabbit and told me it was chicken, and I ate it, and then I was devastated, and it was not good anyway. So just saying, I would never do it again. That poor bunny is super horny. Yeah. Oh wait, TikTok. Aren't they supposed to be having that bunny neutered and registered? TikTok. I'm gonna tell you, those ladies are gonna come back and check on you. They told you need to get them neutered. You need to get them registered. TikTok.
It's an honor, but
please, Casper, really trip her up one day.
Careful when you.
I'll buy you a bag of carrots. You do. I'll buy you some Timothy Hay.
I would just die if I ever do that. So, I thought I did today. I was so thankful I was trying, but I was like, Richard's like, what? I was like, I thought I stepped on Casper. He's like, no. Yeah. Because when you step, of course, I would have heard something. He would have squealed or something. But there was no noise, but still, it was just that first thought of like, okay. Just the tripod. I get anxiety about this guy already. He's like a child to me. It's like the first thing I think of. I had a dream about him the other day. I thought he ran away in my dream, but he's the first
God, he'd probably be better off if he ran away.
He just loves so good. What are you doing? What you doing under there?
Go free, Casper. Fly free.
He's so content and such today. He must just be sleepy today. It's hot today. We have a heat wave, and when it's hot, he kind of likes just being in there because it's actually kind of cool on the grate. He doesn't even like to be in his bedroom because his bedroom has like a blanket. It's too hot. He likes to be down on the grates because it's like metal. It feels good. It's cool. It's so hot. It's cooler.
4 months. He's 4 months.
So he actually likes it in there.
Oh, you're good. Don't worry about it. I get called a lot of things.
I really, no, some people are trying to say bad karma for me. No, because this is, like I said, this is me getting better. It's just like sometimes it sucks as I'm healing because I don't know if you guys know this thing is called Candida overgrowth.
Oh!
It's a fungus that you have inside your stomach.
No, honey. You got that overgrowth a little more south of your stomach. Oh, that's way too much information.
And when you eat improperly for many years, you get an overgrowth of candida, which means they flourish. There's an abundance.
They flourish.
They kept reproducing in your stomach, and because you were feeding them sugar, and they live in your fat cells. So,
you know what helps? Probiotics. No sugar in a probiotic.
They have to die off, but when they die off, they release 79 toxins into your body.
Only 79? Not 80?
They take a long time to die off, and sometimes like you can feel it like for a while later. Like
you feel it with that itch.
All of a sudden, you'll be like, "Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm getting rid of more of the fungus are finally dying off in your stomach or something. But that's when sometimes I get really, really upset stomach. And then you'll literally team up, but you'll poo them out and you'll see you'll see it's like a fungus, like a yeast. So I don't know if you guys ever had oh my gosh. Me and Richard got a, what is it called? Colon cleanse, where you go and you have them flush you out. Oh, if you guys have never experienced this, best thing you'll ever experience. Oh my gosh.
All right, so this is what I heard. I heard that a man paid you to let him do that to you. He was not a doctor of medicine. He was just a guy in a hotel room in Vegas.
It's expensive. It's the only reason I would do it every day if I could afford it. It was like $150 some session. But
I'm sure that'll be more men that'll pay you to do it if you let them.
That's why I found out about the yeast. She told me all about the yeast because I had so much yeast in my stomach. But you could see it coming out.
Richard's got butt uncomfortability.
But that feels so good. If you need something to make you feel better, if you're struggling with digestive things, I highly recommend going and doing a colon cleanse. It's not gross in any way. You think it's gross.
She cleansed her colon on a sleep stream the other night.
It is wonderful.
No.
You'll be like, why have I not done this? It feels so good. And of course, there had to be like
well, how did you do it?
That did it too for,
did you take that soda
it's
stuff?
really awkward because you really are there and you're pooing in a sense. And she's watching your poo go out the thing. But it's weirdly
what did she take, like too many laxatives or something?
Like as you're watching your poo go. But it's kind of like she tells you about it. She'll be like, oh, that's, see that yeast. You got to get that out of your stomach. And you're like, oh, that's interesting. It's weird. But so good on your system. You feel so good when you leave. You're like, oh.
The beet poops, beet sweats.
That's in your intestines for a really long time. Sometimes that stuff could be there really long
the keto.
And
keto.
Nothing feels as good as that. Like when you leave, you just feel like you're a new person. Man, I should. And when we get money again, I'm going to go do that again. We haven't done that in years. I think the last time we did that was like 2016. We used to go to this place. It was over on Rancho. It's great.
I'll pay for it if you live stream it, but it's got to be Rich. We got to see Rich getting it done. I want to see the tube getting inserted, the whole 9 yards. And then we'll all be traumatized together.
Rancho in Charleston. Over here in Vegas. And this lady, her name was Tiffany. And me and Richard love that. Tiffany, that's funny. But I highly recommend if you're dealing with any sort of stomach issues, go get yourself a colon cleanse. It's not cheap, but it's worth every penny. It feels so good because you feel refreshed, renewed, like cleansed. It's wonderful. I think you have to go like 3 times or something like that, if I remember right. I think it's like a 3-session thing. Yeah, we really enjoyed that. I would take that over a massage any day.
Yeah.
I should have my birthday. I get a massage. I want a colon cleanse. For real.
Happy anniversary, honey. I get you a gift card to your favorite colon cleanse spot.
You think I'm kidding. It is. No, don't knock it till you try it. It is the best thing ever. I should get Richard in here to brag.
What'd you say?
Brag would be as if like it was something we owned. He can talk about praise it. Anyways, so on another note than your bowels, but it is very important actually. Diet. Without a good diet, you don't have healthy bowel movements in that right there.
Okay, you eat so much beef. I need to know how many toilets are in that condo. Can't be that many. With the amount of beef you and your man both eat, I am sure those toilet pipes are about to explode and colon erupt right in your face one day.
Causes people a lot of issues because you need to get that. Richard, What is your feelings on colon cleansers? Like when we went to Tiffany.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think really did much.
Oh, you're kidding. I just said it was the best thing ever.
Oh, best thing ever.
Get out of here. We loved those. He said it didn't do much.
He likes butt stuff.
Whatever.
You love butt stuff.
Loved it. I was saying we gotta do it again if we ever get money. Those are wonderful. Get out of here. Oh, I would love that.
Get on cold times.
Yeah, remember you saying you loved it. Get out of here.
Yeah,
No, I seriously. There's certain things.
Joy, do you eat cottage cheese?
No, but you know what? I used to. I used to be the biggest fan of cottage cheese and mozzarella string cheese. Richard used to catch me in the middle of the night. It wasn't like I wasn't allowed.
I think
to
this
be
is
up
where I
eating.
came
It would
in.
just
The
be like,
mozzarella string
why are
cheese.
you up eating? Because he knew.
String cheese is not even real mozzarella cheese. It's like eating wax. So basically, you should just go gnaw on a candle. If you eat real cheese, and cottage cheese is delicious. You just watch the milk fats and the milk sugars. That's all you got to worry about.
Knew I was bulimic, but he would find me up eating like I was going to eat like a whole pack of string cheese. You're like each individual one. You sit there, you make string cheese and my cottage cheese. And he's like, "You're eating string cheese and cottage cheese in the middle of the night." Yes, I was weird when I was bulimic. I liked the strangest things, but yeah,
She likes this. Everybody likes mozzarella sticks. It's like a staple in every child in America's lunchbox. Lots of people like cottage cheese. Isn't weird. Some people use cottage cheese to replace regatta cheese and stuff. And oh my God, she speaks like a. Oh, I only know one person who's as dumb as she is, and her name starts with Michelle and ends with Sabate.
mozzarella cheese. That was my thing. And the cottage cheese. Also, when me and Richard were in Panama, we did a lot of cottage cheese the first time.
Stop it.
So the first time we were in Panama,
Stop
we weren't
it.
healthy at all. We were the opposite of healthy. The second time we were super healthy.
All right, bye now. Thanks
So
for coming in.
it was definitely more fun.
And I think I gave you
first
my
time in
email
Panama, but it
last
wasn't
night and
because of the
Rich's.
healthiness and not healthiness. The second time was
You
during
know,
the
you could always get
pandemic.
me there.
But
Miss5,
that does play a little factor
Miss5YT
where
at
when you're being
gmail.com.
healthy, you
Yeah,
don't
that's how
really
it goes.
interact nearly as much. Like when we were
Sometimes
there
I
the
get the
first
5
time,
and
we
the
go out to
YT mixed up.
restaurants. We get to, you meet a lot of people, go to
Not a
bars
big
and stuff,
fart.
get wasted, and
She did
you know,
not
we eat
shart
really fast.
herself.
Whereas the second time we really kind of kept to ourselves.
Now I'm going to have to write a
So,
song about Joy sharting herself. That's going to be
But
next.
like, 'cause
Oh,
we
this
never
is going to be
woke up. It was
fun.
also, but it was also during the pandemic. So
Mini cows,
it
right?
was
Because they're
very
mini.
different
She's so
scenarios.
mini.
But the first time in Panama, we loved Panama. It was so cool in 2012 to 2013. And they kind of ruined their country even before the pandemic. Like, I guess like they raised a bunch of taxes on the casinos and stuff because they used to have a bunch of casinos in Panama, and that was one of the
Oh, so that's the real reason why you went to Panama, because Rich has a gambling problem and he probably got kicked out of every single other casino in the United States, so you had to go to Panama. Is that what you're saying? Oh man, everything has to do with beef and gambling with these people.
their big money sources because tourists would come there and gamble just like in Vegas. But then like the country raised the taxes on the casinos and like several of them went out of business.
Oh no, what's that?
And then during the
Don't tell me
pandemic,
it's
like
something
the rest of them
gross.
went out of
Froggy
business. There's maybe
fish?
like there might be one or two that still exist, but like almost all of them
Never heard of
went
that.
out of business. And that was a really good income source for Panama for tourists that came through. Because they get the tourists, they charge people to send their ships through. That's really expensive. But then they used to have, people would get off the ship and, interact with the locals and stuff, go to the casinos and stuff. But they don't really have like a place for that anymore. Like there used to be this whole area when we were there in 2012. It was really cool. It was a lot like New York City. And how New York City used to be too. Not even how New York City is now. New York City is all square now too. But it was so cool. It was just like this area people would just go. They just like, it was just like this really cool like night club vibe, like they had bars that had like open bars.
Hey Alberta, how are
people
you?
just hung out like crazy. Like they were just packed always.
Good to see you.
like these streets are just all these bars where, you know, they were open because it's the tropics, so it's never cold. So they're just these open bars, no, like they're not inside, but they're, you know what I'm talking about. Like there's no doors. So you sit.
So it's an open bar that's not inside. There's no doors. It means, yeah, you were in an outside bar. That's all you have to say. Outside bar. Oh, Lordy, this woman.
Like you can be under a cover or you can sit where you're outside too, but it, you know, that makes sense. And all the bars that way, and you just like go down this row of all these bars, and it was really fun and always super lively, like just people out and just this energy, like New York City used to be, to back like way back in the day, and we had such a good time. And then we went in 2012. That entire area is closed. Like there's nothing.
What do you mean, like New York City used to be way back in the day? I just left New York City. When was the last time you were there? I just left New York City. That's where I'm from. We always have fun. Dummy.
Didn't exist there anymore. It all went out of business. That entire area. That was like the coolest, hippest area where all the tourists went and everything. Like the whole area is just abandoned. So we were like, oh, that sucks. Like literally made me cry because it was weird because like to have like so many memories because we lived there a year and it was like we were in that area the whole time. And it's just gone now. And it's all like abandoned and just, you know, desolate, and that kind of stuff makes me sad. Because I like liveliness, I like people, I like energy. And when
Does her mouth ever get dry?
like even like with Vegas, I cried right after they first shut down the strip because I knew it'd never be the same, and it's not even nearly the same. Such a different energy. It's kind of lame now. But when I knew, like as soon as they closed it, I was like, you can't close the strip. Like,
Okay, Alberta. So this is the Healthy Family Force. They're the new Michelle's on the block. And this would be Joy. And she sounds just like her, doesn't she? The only thing is she doesn't say right, 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 right. Right.
when she closed these casinos, they're doomed. They closed for 78 days. Some of those casinos were losing $1 million a day. $78 million. You can't survive. So they all sold. They're all different owners now. And they just basically try to keep them open, but do nothing to them. So like they're all just falling apart. Like the furniture, like they don't replace furniture. So just like furniture just gets removed from rooms, you know, like the rooms get less and less furniture until, you know, it's limited at how many.
Well, maybe you can go back and teach them how to dumpster dive for furniture. Since, you know, the universe and all.
Things that can remove, you got to have a bed and stuff. But like, you'd be like, didn't this room used to have like a different lamp or, you know, another thing? They just don't replace anything anymore. It's getting pretty bad. And so they're thinking 2025 Vegas might turn around. I hope it does, because I hate just seeing that kind of stuff. Because I would love energy. I want people to go. Like, even though I don't go out, I want there to be a place for people to go. It's sad if it doesn't exist anymore, you know?
There's not one place in Las Vegas where anybody goes to? Okay.
Like, you need America's Playground, you know? You need people to come have their events here, you know? People do their bachelor parties, bachelorette parties, you know, their weddings, their... I was going to say funerals. I don't know if you do a funeral in Vegas. Maybe. But you know, people celebrate here. They get divorced here, whatever. I think Vegas was one of the first places you could get divorced. I think that was kind of the draw of Vegas early on. I think I could be wrong on that, but I think that was what I heard was like not everywhere you could get divorced, but Vegas was one of the first. So people would come here to get married and divorced. So I really hope it comes back. They're expecting January 2025 to be the most conventions they've ever had in January. And January historically is our biggest month for conventions. So that's like when they have like CES, the Consumer Electronics Show, and some of the big ones. And so they're expecting to have like a bunch in January. So that could be really good, because I don't know if you guys know, Vegas historically has made most of the money through conventions, not just tourists. Their tourists came through conventions. So like most of the people were
No, their tourists came through the mob.
Here because of a convention, and then they would then maybe go out to the clubs or go out to the restaurants, whatever, but they were here for work. Once the pandemic slowed down the conventions, that's why Vegas is really hurting, because not nearly as many people just come for vacation. So they've had to lower the prices to entice people to come for vacation. But then you get people that are here trying to save 25 cents, you know, they're walking them out to save a quarter. It's not really the vibe they want for Vegas. So they wanted it when it was the businesses on their business accounts, you know, blowing money and, you know, spending, getting 100,000.
That's right. The more conventions, the more opportunities for you to go out and work, Joy.
Lower tables at the clubs and things. So until those conventions come back, Vegas is really hurting, because like families and individuals can't spend what like a business can spend, you know, and the business can, you know, reserve a whole section of a club and things like that for their business parties, and that's what they were doing. But now that's barely existing, so that's why Vegas has been hurting.
Is she trying to run for like city council or something?
They're like, oh, well, there's people there, but like, yeah, but it's people that are here individually, so they're not spending the dollars that Vegas needs that come from like the corporations, like businesses that would come and they try and wine and dine each other, you know, because they meet each other at these things, or they, you know, they're trying to make deals with people, and so like, oh, let me take you out to dinner.
Is that what they do for you? They wine and dine you and make deals?
And that's where Vegas thrive, because those people are always overspending because they're trying to impress the people that they're trying to, you know, get for a client or something like that, in the sense of like, that's how people would meet you. They go to those trade shows, and then you interact with the people, and you take them out to a show or dinner after the trade show, and you decide to work together as a company, you know. So that was kind of what the trade shows were about. And
then when the customer requests dirty ladies of the night, they call you.
So when you're doing that, if you're on like your company expense, you know, it didn't matter if the restaurant was super expensive or whatever. Now you got people as individuals complaining, oh, the tab is so expensive, because.
Oh, Alberta, I took a lot of wrenches away, and I did have a mod in here. Samantha was here a minute ago. I don't know if she's still here, but I don't really need mods. Nobody really trolls me.
You know, they're there with their family. So in the past, people didn't complain about it. It was always expensive, but it's just, that's how it was. So they're hoping that comes back, because without that, Vegas really is just not the same. But I think it's going to turn around. So that'd be good. I'd like to see that, even though we don't go to the strip.
I think they're not really live streaming a lot lately, because they literally have 2 people in their chat that actually want to be there for them. And everybody else that is in that chat is just there to make fun of them. Last night was epic. We had a good time last night. And I seen a lot of people that I know from the other community in there. So props to that one. Had a couple of my people I know in there. Vegas is popping. When you lived in Vegas, it was awesome. I've only been to Vegas once. I got married. Biggest mistake of my life, going to Vegas. It was planned. It was planned.
Really, at all. Now we're up in Summerlin, and it seems like a real trek down there. But I still want it to thrive for Vegas, because it'd be weird right now.
Actually, you just reminded me. I have to get in touch with Orange County, California, and get a copy of my divorce record from 10 years ago, 9 years ago. I don't know. I've been divorced for like 9 years now.
It's become just kind of like a locals place, like in the sense, like it's not nearly as much about the tourists as it used to be. Vegas used to just thrive on tourists. Now it's getting really filled up with just locals. Like all of the highways are getting so full when you drive.
That's everywhere. That's everywhere.
It's crazy. I feel like I'm in LA now. Like the 215, which is this highway that goes way around. It used to be like a ghost town on that highway, and you can go really fast. Now it's like solid cars, and there's a million highway patrol. So don't even think, even if you could speed, which you usually can't because there's traffic, but if you could, which I don't speed, but like Richard used to like to speed. I'm not a speeder. I'm like one of those safe drivers, 2 hands on the wheel. But Richard used to speed, but now I'm like, dude, you better watch your speed. They get highway patrol every 2 feet around here. No. So if you're not careful, our car, you know, the SUVs, you can really get cruising. You don't realize you're going as fast. As cars, you feel it more because you're lower to the ground. SUVs, you're like, ooh, so that will go like 80 or something. Ooh. I don't ever. I'm like, seriously, the safest old lady driver. I take driving very seriously. I get pissed off when people are not taking it seriously. I'm like, get off your phones, drive your car. I yell at Richard when he's on his phone. I'm like, put your phone down, you're driving. I'm like, I know you guys are like, oh, you do the live sometimes, but I like barely glance at you guys when I'm driving. So and if I do glance, it's like because we're like in our neighborhood. But anywho, look on there. What's there? It's the 5th. I thought it was the 4th today.
Is that Rich sending her a text message saying, shut up, you're talking too much? Take a breath.
Oh, it's only. I thought it was later than that. It's only. Maybe 6. Because see, Richard first said we were gonna come on around 6, so I forgot. I came on early, huh? I lose track of it. Listen Jeezy per usual, right? I have tried to listen to other music and then it goes with Jeezy, and I'm like, why don't I just listen to Jeezy? I don't know, I'm obsessed with Jeezy these days.
Yeah, I think so, Alberta.
Music. It's got a good beat, all of his music. It's all very unique, and all of his albums are very different. I like it. I go through phases where I really get stuck on one artist for a while.
Didn't somebody do a live from the toilet once, Alberta? I remember somebody doing a live, then they were on the toilet. Or maybe that was a guest, a panel guest was on the toilet.
For the longest time.
Oh, yeah, I remember who it was now.
Still love Just Summer. Oh, tired. I haven't felt that good today. I think I may have gave myself a little bit of an ear infection from my headphone. This ear hurts so bad. I might have
sticking things in it.
Might be why I'm tired. Ear hurts so darn bad. It's already my.
Your ear is not for penises, ma'am. Stop sticking the penises in the ear. I don't care how much they're paying you.
My ear that hurts all the time, anyways. But I can't even put the headphone in there. It hurts so damn bad. I knew it was going to do that to myself. I hope it's not going to I hope I don't have to actually go there. I hope it's not like an infection, but it hurts pretty bad. And I've been super tired. I'm like, I wonder if I have an ear infection.
Ear.
And it would not be a surprise. I mean, I'm obsessed with listening to music. Can't stop these days. I get honestly a little bit depressed when I listen to music. Like, I really enjoy listening to music. It makes me feel better.
Good. I'll write a lot of songs for you.
But now I'm getting ear infection from my darn headphones. Always something with me. I always see these things coming too. Like, I'll be like, I'm going to get ear infection from listening to these headphones so much. And then I push it and then I get ear infection. So I'm like, So people are like, it's karma. I'm like, that's not really karma. That's more like stupidity.
Does she smoke? No, she doesn't smoke.
Sounds
like she does. I mean, not the MJ. I'm talking about cigs.
Just because it's sporadic. Like, sometimes I'll be sneezing.
She sounds like she's got a smoker's cough, like me.
And I'm like really sleepy. So my ears throbbing a lot. So I don't know what it is. And the other times I feel all right. But earlier, Richard kept changing the time because I didn't want to get out of bed. I was like, I don't feel good.
You have free health care at the VA. Go get your ears checked.
But now I feel much better than I was earlier. So I feel like I feel like I don't need to go to the doctor because unless it gets worse like tomorrow. Like, my ear is more inflamed tomorrow, then I might go to the doctor. But it seems like it's getting better, not worse. So fingers
Put a little olive oil in it. You'll be fine.
I'd have to go to the VA hospital. I need to call them. They keep calling me because I'm supposed to make, as a woman, you're supposed to do your like pap smear and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So they're calling me for like your yearly.
I actually know somebody who has such a
do
fear that a
stuff.
bug is going to crawl in their
And,
ears while they're sleeping,
I'm
that they
so bad
sleep
at
with
it.
your earbuds in just
The-
so the bugs can't
I
get
don't
in.
know. I'm bad at
They don't even
agreeing
listen to
keeping
anything.
appointments.
They
I
just
don't
put the
like it
earbuds
unless
in
I
just because they
absolutely
don't
have
want
to.
bugs in their
So if
ears
it's like
when
an
they're
elective
sleeping.
thing of like, do I have to go do this?
All right, I'm gonna mute for a second. I
No.
have to go get
But
a colon
it's
implant.
good for you to do those things to make sure you're
I have to
healthy.
use
So
the
I appreciate
restroom. I'll be right back. Talk amongst
they keep calling me to
yourselves.
schedule an appointment for the woman's health for the to get schedule like my pap smear. I've only had a couple of those. You're supposed to have them like every year. I got them every year that I was in the military. But yeah, I don't remember I think my last one was like 2 years ago, something like that. Because when I first went to the VA here recently, they had me go and do a pap smear. I think that was like 2 or 3 years ago, something like that. Anyway, now they're saying I need to do it again. Those things drive me nuts. I don't know. I hate those like routinely checkups. Like I like going to the doctor when I need to go to the doctor. I don't like to go like, this is your routinely, yearly. Yeah, I think those things just drive me nuts. I always miss those appointments. The VA is like so cool about that. Where like most places you'd get like fined or something. The VA, like, I don't know, you're veterans, like whatever. If you don't want to come, because they'll schedule me appointments sometimes, and I'm like, I just don't show up because I'm like, I don't want to go do that. And then you don't ever get in trouble because you don't have to go. They just try to keep you healthy because you're a veteran. I should go, but it's a great facility, actually.
She says cheesy
VA
but means
facility in
cheese.
North Las Vegas. It's one of the nicest hospitals I've ever been to. And I've been to a lot of hospitals because my dad worked in hospitals, and he's worked at a lot of hospitals because he worked at hospitals in Sacramento, in Los Angeles, in Catalina Island, and Vancouver, Washington. So he's been in a bunch of different hospitals, and his is really nice. The one he's at right now, he's at Legacy in Washington, but
How does she not stop to take a drink? I have been live, not even talking as much as her, and I have gone through a glass of orange juice and I have a bottle of water already. My, take a drink.
that's about as nice as the VA. But actually, the VA might even be nicer. But my dad works for a really nice hospital.
I love Alberta. You're so funny.
But I've been to some bad
How was
ones.
Stella?
My dad's worked at some bad ones too. He worked at a really bad one in Santa Monica, but it's like where a lot of celebs went. So like he ran into like Brad Pitt there, and Jamie Lee Curtis, and Walter Matthau, and all kinds of different people that I can't remember who all came in there. But yeah, a lot of celebs would come in there because it was Santa Monica. A lot of celebs in Santa Monica, but it was a really crazy hospital. My dad worked in the ER there. It was crazy. I was telling a story the other day about my dad almost ran over Joe Montana. So my dad's had a bunch of different jobs. When
Extra
I was a kid.
phone.
And one of his jobs was he was the mail truck for Sierra College, where the Niners used to have their, I think it was their spring training or their summer camp, one of the things. I don't remember. One of the two. And this is in 1989, so I was only 4. So I wasn't a football fan yet, unfortunately, because I became later
She's
like
too
a huge
cute.
49ers football fan.
She's too cute.
And I was so bummed that my dad
There
didn't
she is
get
in your
like all the
picture. Is that
autographs
her?
from all the
That's
Niners,
her
because
in
all
your
his
picture,
coworkers
right?
did, and he could have. My dad's like, I'm not into football. I didn't care.
I'm not into
Because
football.
he could
Then.
have like Jerry Rice,
Sorry.
and Steve Young, and Joe Montana, and all those guys. And he was backing up one day and didn't see Joe Montana with his mail truck. And Joe Montana jumped out of the way. And my dad's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And he's like, it's all right, Mark. They pay me to get out of people's way, was the line he said to my dad, which I always thought was so cool. And my dad liked to tell that story. But yeah, this was like when Joe Montana was like really, really good, like in his glory days, 1989. The Niners were really good. And my dad almost ran him over.
It's her furry daughter.
But my dad does not like football. So he's like, I didn't need to get any autographs. I'm like, Dad, you totally should have. So later, when I was older, me and my sister really got into football. We were so mad at our dad. He's not into sports. He likes car racing, especially rally. He loves Subarus. So they used to be part of the World Rally Championships. I don't think they are anymore, WRC. But I don't know. Is Subaru still part of WRC? I don't remember. But anyways, my dad is not a normal dad. You know, like for Father's Day, like my dad never fit any of the things that like to get for your dad. Like he doesn't like ties. He doesn't golf. He doesn't like sports. He likes cars, but that doesn't. I did actually often buy him cars, like model cars. He used to collect Jaguars, so I get him all these model Jaguars. He likes. But anyways,
Go to sleep.
But I'm feeling much better than I was earlier. So
Oh, good.
That's good news. Like I'm already on. I think I'm over the hump. Where like I was saying I wasn't feeling good for a couple of days, and then today it really like kicked in. I was just like, oh, I really don't feel good. Richard just kept thinking I was depressed. I was like, no, something's wrong with me. Like I have no energy. Like I'm, when you're sick, where you're just like so drained. Like I was like, this is not depression. This is like I'm sick on some level, and so it might be an infection. It might be an ear infection because I'm realizing my ear hurts really bad.
Put a little olive oil in it and a piece of cotton.
Of energy, but I'm hoping.
Lay down on the other side. It'll help.
I'm hoping it's just that I don't know something else that was making me really tired, and because I'm starting to feel better than I did this morning. So if it's an infection, usually you need like antibiotics. So it doesn't seem like that's the case. I'm hoping, but I definitely have been like run down the last couple of days. So.
She's got a whole lazy river in that head.
I'm very happy about this chair. I get so excited for finding stuff in the trash because it's like someone's gonna throw that out. I mean, for one thing,
back on the trash.
Like such a recycling thing in the sense of like utilizing something that was gonna be wasted. So I love that concept of it too. Yeah.
Yeah, $5 super sticker from Maria M.
Oh, thank you, Maria. Thank you for the super sticker. You want to do a little dance, Rich?
It's up to you if you're feeling chill.
We can do a little dance. Yeah, but I need to get up. My legs are sweating sitting in this chair.
Bill, stop! Stop touching it. You're making the book fly out.
Oh, geez, Louise.
Yeah, you need to put a pillow on there.
Yeah, I got like wicker ass. I have like the bumps of the wicker on my ass, you guys. It's ridiculous. Look at this.
That's what you get when you buy steel, whatever you did with that chair. Take a chair out of the garbage.
Ow.
It's like all the bumps of the wicker on my bum. This is ridiculous. Okay, that chair.
Put a blanket on it.
Is wonderful
Pillow.
If you put a pillow on it.
Oh, there
New
you go.
addition. Fantastic chair with a pillow. I kept thinking I should put a towel in there. Someone was sitting on it.
All right, do your dance.
Learn something new every day.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
The problem is Casper's.
Here he comes. He's got to do it too. Ready?
We'll have to double decorate here.
Okay.
Take Gerald out of my ear. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Get down tonight.
Yeah.
I think this is my darn cord.
I know. I gotta mute. You know what? I need to make this into a sound clip, or if anybody knows how to do this and send it to me, I would appreciate it, because anytime I get a super chat, I'm going to play it. Promise.
Record it. Okay, here we go. Cook a little beef. Eat little eggs. Drink spring water. Drink spring water. Cook a little beef. Eat little eggs. Drink spring water. Drink spring water.
Yeah.
All right.
Why does it have to be spring water?
Thank you, Maria M. Was it?
Yeah, Maria M.
I remember you, Maria M.
Thanks, Maria M.
Thank you.
Thank
We
you
still
so
have
much.
some fans. It makes me some of y'all that were from the beginning that are still around. I'm like, oh, good. You didn't all get pissed off.
No, they didn't get pissed off. What happened, Joy, is that the haters, if you donate, if they contact.
Yeah, the haters.
The haters.
Explain what happened.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. These other channels made up lies about us and contacted our donors directly because I went and thanked our donors with my, well, not really stupidly. I still don't regret doing that because I was trying to be, I didn't know there'd be nasty little people that would go contact my donors just because I.
Okay. Nobody contacted your donors. Stop it. They just wised up, opened their eyes, and said you were not sending money. You were not spending the money that they gave you the way you told them it was going to be spent. It was supposed to be for Annette. Nothing has been done for Annette. And also, when she was showing her hair products, why don't you put some of that in Annette's hair before you brush it out next time? You can have nice hair products, but she can't. Okay.
I thank them. So I don't regret thanking people, but it's unfortunate that there's such nasty people that would do that.
Oh, really, Doodle? I didn't.
But I'm not going to take back thanking people because, I was doing a good thing by thanking the people, and just because you can't live your life just being like, well, just because the haters ruined it, I'm going to take back what I did. It's more like, just like, y'all shouldn't do that kind of thing. But oh well.
Happy anniversary, Alberta. Watch out. Your gift card for the colon cleanse will be in the mail next week. Don't spend it all in one place.
We move on kind of thing. But I don't regret thanking people that had done really nice things for us. So
no, didn't let me. No, that's false. That's false. Wasn't there a lot of people that did a lot of nice things for you that you just turned around and shit all over, and now this is why they don't like you? I believe a few of them are here in my chat right now. Didn't you just use a bunch of people, shit all over them, and then talked a whole bunch of mess on them that was not even true? Sloppy, messy weirdos. All right, here we go. Here we're coming into some porn, guys. So just if you have young children in the room, I would ask them to leave. If you're at work, definitely not safe for work.
They went on their way. Scammers, now give money to me. Yeah, well, that's the problem. They're just mad that they're not getting money.
See?
But the problem is they don't realize, like, we're actually working really hard and we're doing something unique for Annette here.
Really? So, like,
but they could
just
also
like the
go
sneakers,
do
right?
something
Wasn't
for
there
their
sneakers
family,
that she kept?
they're not. They just want to, like, do nothing and just hate on us, but then be like, we deserve the money. For what? For you hating on us? I mean, why don't you put up a channel yourself? You know what I mean? Like, and then you could make money yourself, you know what I mean? But, like,
I have a channel. I don't
like,
make dime
I don't know
off
why
of
you
it.
think, like, you would deserve money over us when we're doing this channel, we've been working on this stuff, we're making all these videos and stuff, but all you guys come do is just hate and take our content. So why would that be worth more money to people than us sharing our lives? You know what I mean? Like, go share your life on your channel and then you'll get donors.
I do.
Kind of thing, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's just this weird concept of, like, don't donate to them.
I just don't exploit everybody else in my house.
All you're doing is hating on someone. You're not, like, building up your family or yourself in any way. You're just trying to tear down another family.
No, we're not.
Like, I don't understand why you think you should get donations for tearing down.
Nope. First of all, none of us are asking for donations. I don't see anybody in my chat asking for a donation. Or maybe they want a colon cleanse, but I don't know. Not going to speak. No. The reason why people don't like you, Joy and Richard, is because this channel was supposed to be for Annette. And you took it over, which is fine. But then change the name to, Joking with Joy or Jumping with Joy or Flippity Flap Flaps. I don't care. If it's about you, make it about you. If you need the money, say you need the money. Don't say that Annette needs this and Annette needs that and Annette needs this and Annette needs that and da-da-da-da-da. Gloria doesn't do for her. Gloria doesn't do for her. Richard controls everybody's money, including yours, dummy, including yours. And you lay on your back to make it. And you know what? I don't have a problem with that. If you were keeping the money, but no, you hand it over to him. As soon as you walk out of that bedroom, you hand it over to him. So no, we don't ask for money. Not a lot of us expect money. Not a lot of us get money. We don't care about it. We do it to call out idiots like you. Everything that was given to Annette went right into your pocket or your boyfriend's pocket or on your body. Annette doesn't get anything. Maybe in the beginning she did, but that went downhill real quick. because you are greedy. You're a greedy, greedy Grinch. And your man looks like he needs to drink water.
Not another family.
A lot of it.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're giving us donations because they feel like it's cool what we're doing for our family. But like when you're just the one trying to tear down our family, why would you think anyone would want to support that? You know what I mean? That's why it's kind of confusing to me. Like I get if you do a channel and it's about you, and then you might get jealous, like, oh, why is that channel surviving and mine is not, or thriving and mine is not? That could be more frustrating. But a lot of these people, that's not what's going on. Their channel is just about hating other channels, and then they go like, why?
Was that Lisa Richards, Lisa, or the other Lisa? I don't. Oh yeah, Lisa Richards is the one that does. Well, I'm half convinced that half these people do drugs on here, but that's besides the point.
Are you thriving? It's like, well, because your channel is about hate. But if your channel is just truly about yourself, then it will grow eventually. It just might take time. You know, if your channel is about you being yourself and, you know, showing your life and, you know, or your experience or whatever, then eventually it will grow. But when your channel is just hating on other channels, then don't expect to have too much growth.
Oh, I know a lot of people who have channels just to hate on other channels, and they're doing quite well. Quite well. That's what they do.
The limit. I mean, because there's a limit of people that want to subscribe to a channel full of hate. I mean, it's just most people want to subscribe to a channel that's like loving and.
Nope, you're wrong. We like the hate. Lots of people like the hate. People like the drama. That's why they come to YouTube. That's why they do what they do.
You know, encouraging and trying to help each other. But a channel that's just trying to bring down other channels, there's only a limited amount of people that are really sign up for that. You know what I mean?
No, there's
And
a lot of
you
people
really
that
want
sign up
those
for
people in
that.
your life, the ones that want
Yeah,
to sign
Lisa
up for
Richards,
something like
okay.
that, you know what I mean? Those are like nastier people than the person doing the channel. Yeah. So it's yeah, bring back when you know with it if you could.
What'd you just say? Bring it together.
You know, I feel naked now. Excuse me. Anyways, it feels really good. I've been listening to music all day.
Did you really?
Yeah.
With Charlotte on the web?
I'm like, if you make a channel about
I
positivity,
haven't watched Charlotte in a
it might have
minute.
a slow growth, but it'll eventually like grow. But when your channel is just about hate, like I don't know why you would think that would eventually.
Who's got a
you
channel for hate?
That was it. Oh, that's all you need it for? He did already. Okay.
Why are you using dollar store
Okay,
earbuds?
we're gonna change that. Get off the Jeezy train for a minute. Let's see something different.
Arg.
I switch ears. I don't like it in the series.
Hey, what did you say?
Oh no, I'm gonna get this one fixed too. She never learns. She's just gonna infect her other ear like the idiot. I know. I can't help it.
Greasy. That's who she listens to. Greasy.
It's just what
Little
do.
Greasy.
Things I do. My super mix. It says my super mix is called G-Eazy. Not G-Eazy. That's funny. Look, it says my super mix. It says my super mix. G-Eazy. But it's not.
You know, stealing. Okay, so stealing content or whatever would be me just re-screaming them and not talking over it. Hey, LC. It's hard enough with the marble mouth. I could try. Let me see. Down a little bit lower, up a little higher. I'm at the max on it. I could turn it down a little bit. Let me know. Now I can't start her. Hold on. What did I do? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, number 3
is that too much?
Can you guys see that all? Yeah, it's Taylor Swift, of course.
Can I do it from here? Oh, I think I could do it from here.
Whether you want her in your thing at all. If you she's in every one of these.
No, it's not. Let me adjust it from this one.
Let's see.
Okay. Oh, you can hear the screen that great? You can hear me fine. Oh, okay. Hold on 1 second. Then I need to turn it back. Yeah, I was already up at the max level on her.
Well, what did you guys expect? Oh, it's cheesy. Sorry, I like this song.
Yeah, I'm maxed out on both volumes.
I really like his new album. It's really good.
Well, I could
I shuffled my legs. I still get cheesy.
I can translate. She said,
That's
what she
really
said.
like. I wasn't even that interested in G-Eazy's music until really I heard his song about his mom, and then I was like, "Oh, that's cool." You guys hear that one? "Love You Forever," and then I really related because he lost his mom, and I was
Okay. Let's hear about her mom again in 3, 2, 1, go.
People that lose their mom, because even though most people eventually will lose their mom, the people that lose their mom when you're younger, it's a group that we kind of get each other. I feel like, because losing your mom is tough. Losing your dad is really tough too, and
I lost mine a year apart, and they were very young. And I don't talk about it all the time.
Sibling.
I didn't become a victim to it.
Anyone really close to your partner, husband or wife, or boyfriend, girlfriend, something you've been as well. But a mom.
And I also got divorced 6 months later from a 10-year marriage. So when I thought I was going crazy and I went to go see a therapist, they said, no, you are not. Most people probably would have checked out a long time ago. You're doing pretty good.
You came from her womb, so it's a tough one. So, and most people will probably eventually lose their mom because you don't really want it to go the other way. You don't want your mom to lose you. That's a hard.
The blue, yeah, we got lots of blue waffles around here.
Usually that you will lose your mom, but
she really's got it. She lets her blue waffle hang out
because your mom is your mom. It's one of those really hard losses. I didn't expect mine, even though my mom was depressed. Oh, I didn't expect it. It was just shocking. Yeah, I did not see it coming. Even though, as I'm saying, she was depressed, and she
okay, I can't hear this part.
A note and everything, but
let me move her up a little bit, can I? Pull up her. I'm trying to pull up her precise seeking. Now she had to go and pause. Uh-oh. Okay, for some reason, when I went to go fast forward her, we were now having a problem. Refresh. Hold on. They didn't take it down, huh? No, they didn't. Or maybe they did. Oh, oh, here we go. Sorry about that. Nope. Who in my chat was being fake to them? Raise your hand. Put a 1 in chat if you were being fake to them. I don't think you were. I really thought you supported these people because you thought that they were going to do the right thing, and then they didn't do the right thing, so you stopped supporting them. And just to let you know, for the record, I never looked up Blue Waffle. I think I'm the only person who's never looked up Blue Waffle, and I plan to keep it that way. Um, if you've been like this your whole entire life, I could absolutely understand why. Because I wouldn't want you at my Christmas dinner because you would talk about yourself the whole entire time. Nobody would get to eat. And yeah. I'm a drunk. If everybody doesn't know, I am a raging alcoholic and everybody likes to make fun of it. But you still sell your ass and give all your money to your husband? Did you want them to throw you a party because you don't drink caffeine anymore? Wow. You really, did that hurt your feelings? They didn't throw you a good for you, you're not drinking caffeine anymore party? No, that's what Richard is putting into your head. That's what your husband is putting into your head. Your family probably loves you very much, and your family probably would want you around if you didn't have that albatross around your neck. Oh, it's not up. I'm making commentary on this whole thing, and she's not even up anymore. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Sorry. See, I'm a drunk, and I'm only drinking water. So, oh my god, I am so sorry. I'm a spaz. I'm a spaz. Hold on. I'll have to. Now you're gonna have to hear it all over again. Sorry. All right. Well, she's telling. Okay, so now she proceeds to tell everybody how her entire family hates her.
I don't know. Either way, it sucks. Whether my stepdad contributed or if it was just her, either way, it's like,
Can you
he
see it?
contributed by giving her a gun. Either way, so that sucks. But I remember that was my first question. Like,
yeah, I forgot to share my screen again when the
because she was suicidally
when her video froze up. Sorry.
So I don't know. But, it was very surprising. Like when I got the call from my stepdad.
So sorry.
I just thought she'd get over it. Like I thought she'd get out of it because she had depression when I was 5.
They don't want caffeine in the house, but allows chocolate. Chocolate has caffeine. So, who gives... I'm sorry.
So it just...
I don't care who you are. If you come into my home that I own or I pay the rent on, right? Whatever. And you're going to try to tell me what I can and cannot eat in my own home? No, that's not going to fly. I don't care if you're my son. And if you are my son and you try to talk to me like that, I'd rip your arm off and beat you with the wet end. Okay? So there's that. No, I really wouldn't, but I just like saying that. But no, I'd be mad. No, you're not going to come in my house and tell me that I can't have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea when I feel like a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. Stop. And even if you really did want to make a healthy change in their life, get them decaf. Decaf. What about herbal tea? I drink a lot of herbal tea. You're not going to come to my house and tell me what I can and cannot do in my own house. And you're lucky she let you take that bedroom over. Make an 80-year-old lady sleep on a couch. Ugh. In her own house. Ugh.
Stronger than you, like you go to your mom, like when you, like I remember, I would be fine. Like I've never been someone that cries very much. I do now.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't when I was young. But
the waterworks are gonna come out now.
I don't cry, like you could hold it together until you saw your mom,
Yeah.
And so for many years after she died, I didn't cry much because it was just like. It's kind of shut down. But no, I cry even thinking about her. And it's hard because people are like, "Oh, it's been so long. What's wrong with you?" You know. But the problem
You
is
need therapy.
that I don't have full closure.
Right.
Because
Go get therapy. VA offers it. I know that for a fact. My brother is a vet. My brother was going through some mental health crises, and he went to the VA. Ugh. But no, let's get online every night and cry about the same old, same old.
This whole thing with my stepdad and like never reading her notes and like not knowing her last words and having confusion about her death, it makes it so I can never like fully close the chapter. And that's why people are like, why do you still bring it up? Because I don't know, there's still like questions, that I can't ask anybody. No one will answer for me. Like I get shut out of my family when I try to ask any questions. So my sister literally told my mom's sisters to not take my phone calls anymore because I was asking them questions. And my uncle went off his rocker. My mom's brother, he kind of lost it after my mom died. So I don't know. They said he got divorced from his wife, and he's like, no one knows where he is and stuff. I don't know. But it's hard because I want to be close to my family, but like, because like I already lost my mom, and I would love to be.
Okay. First step is call them and apologize, because you probably owe them a lot of apologies. I really don't think that you're the victim here. Leave that man that put you out on the street to sell your ass to make him money. Okay? Maybe this is what your family sees, ma'am. Just saying. I mean, I don't want to judge you, but I'm going to judge you.
Be close to my dad or sister, but like the fact that we can't have closure about this thing, I can't be fake. I'm not a fake person.
Yeah, you are.
So like immediately,
Fake as those pearls around your neck.
Interact with my family, I want to talk about this. I'm gonna be like, let's talk about mom. So they don't want to. So it's like I'm not gonna just have a fake, FaceTime chat about the weather when I'm still wondering about my mom's death. So it makes it really hard. So that's why I kind of stay away, because they want to kind of just like dance around and like, oh, I was like, and I'm like, sorry, I don't really have the ability to.
It's not the fact of what she chooses to do to make money. Okay, again, I don't have a problem with anybody who feels that who has to goes out and does that to make money. Okay, there's all different reasons why people do it, right? My problem is this man sits at home, takes every dime from his mother, every dime from his sister, and then makes her go out and sell her ass, and he takes every dime. You can't tell me different. You can't tell me different. I'm sorry. All he is an overglorified pimp. You might as well just get his name tattooed across your forehead, like all those ladies on Soft White Underbelly, right? Don't they always get their pimp's name tattooed up on their face so everybody knows who they belong to? You should just get Dick written across your forehead. He's just your pimp. He's not your husband. All he sees when he looks at you is dollars.
Bullshit anymore.
And it's sad.
Actually,
and that's what pisses me off the most. I mean, I hate that they exploit Annette and Gloria. I hate everything that they do to Annette and Gloria, but I also hate what he does to her.
Take BS. I don't like fake people.
Everybody in that chat hated them. They had two supporters in that entire chat last night. Everybody else was just ripping them apart.
Some people that were being.
But I think I did leave. I think I said goodnight shortly before this part.
They were trying to be real, but they were being fake as they were being real, which a lot of people do because they get nervous.
Yeah, like a billboard, just for dick, DIQ, perfect.
to
Perfect. Just
be
boop. Like,
real. They
I
still
mean, you don't even have to
fake.
do it,
And it's
you don't
like,
even have to do it like permanently. Just
you
use a
know,
Sharpie on it and touch
you
it up
gotta
every
just
once in a
not
while.
worry what people are gonna think about you. Because I got majority of you hate me. It's like whatever.
The
what are
mudroom
you doing?
office.
It's been that way my whole life, where I get so many people that hate me no matter what I was doing, whether I was being super square, uptight, perfect Christian, or a party girl. Either way, I was hated. You know, I was hated by my family when I didn't drink, and I was hated by my family when I did drink. So it's like either way, like I've had both extremes. Literally, I was made fun of for not drinking when I was young, and then I got made fun of for being too much of a drunk. You know, so I got made fun of for not wanting to eat when I was young. I was kind of like anorexic. Then I got made fun of for being bulimic and overeating. So it's been like both extremes in my life of like a lot of things. And
Does anybody vote for BPD with this one? BPD? I feel like she's got it.
um,
Not a psychiatrist, not a professional medical person. Unlike, Joy here, who thinks she's a medical professional. But I think she's got a touch of the BPD.
my family doesn't seem to ever be happy when I'm doing well. Like I thought that I could go to them a couple years ago and be proud of myself and tell them my accomplishments of like the fact that I'm no longer bulimic and, you know, I don't drink alcohol and things like that and caffeine. And they didn't seem to be excited about that. If anything, they prefer me to be sicker, you know, so they can keep like beat me down about it. So,
No, they don't.
I don't know if
Nobody
you
wants
have
to see
family
you
like
sick,
that,
Joy.
where it's like they're not really happy when you're
Nobody
doing
wants to see you
well.
sick like
But
that.
then they sure like to make you feel like shit if you're doing bad, you know. So that's why I stay away from my family. But I do love them, and
Yep.
they do love me.
Just
I
like
know
sedate.
that.
Just like
But
Michelle.
I
Just
don't
like
know. I think
Michelle.
it's better if we stay
Next thing you know,
separate.
Casper's going to have
I
a
don't.
tumor in his
I
belly.
know my family loves me, but I also know that they don't really. They think I just can take care of myself, and that they don't like the choices I made in life. So they're like, man, she can just,
Yeah, they
she
don't
made her bed, she
like
can lie
the
again.
choices.
But
Like
they
the
don't
choice of men.
hate me, and they love me. But it's like kind of annoying that they can disconnect. So you know, I'm not that way. I'm like, if I love someone, I want to help them out, you know. But they're like, you're on your own, you know, and which is good in the sense because it made me not be able to rely on, like, a lot of times people have their parents as a little bit of a security blanket, and me and Richard never really had that. We were kind of thrown out to the wolves. And even like Gloria, if anything, we had to take care of her.
Oh
So
my, here
instead
we
of having like
go.
a
Here we
parent that could
go.
help us, we had a burden in a sense. Like we were having to help Gloria, and then my dad would never help us, you know. And even with Gloria, like I thought my dad would maybe like help with that, like because he could totally help. Like he could totally help fix up this house. He has the money to.
No, that's Richard's job to help his own mother, right? Gloria is his mother, correct? Gloria is his biological mother, correct? Ugh. Or is I don't know. I hear so many damn stories, but why should your father have to do that? Okay. And here's the thing: Gloria is a woman who's 80, in her 80s. Now it's time for her son to take care of her, right? Just like I go with my boyfriend to see his mom every other weekend to help her out. Now she's very independent, which I'm sure Gloria probably was too, because she's got a car and everything that they took over, right? But she was without a car for a couple weeks. They had to wait for a part to come in. We would go up there and take her shopping, or I'd go and do her shopping and whatever, take her garbage out to the dump and all that other good stuff. But that's what you do for your parents when they become elderly. They didn't ask you to come in and commandeer their house. And that's what you did.
He just doesn't want even if that's. I don't understand like why he wouldn't want to help, because this. They don't have anybody now. Like they have no kid. I don't know. Interact with people who could be your family. You know, I'm their daughter, and this is my husband. And
Alberta, Ruger has 3. He's got one on his chest. He's got one that's like, I guess, near his bladder or something. And he's got one in his neck. The one in his neck is as big as his head. The vet said non-cancerous. If it's affecting his breathing, that's one thing, but it's not. He's 13 years old. He's a huge 13-year-old pit bull. He's going to get them. And as long as it's not affecting his breathing and he's eating and he's doing his business and whatever else, he's fine. He really suffers more from arthritis than anything else. But, we bought him like steps and whatever. But yeah, it's common. That's what our vet told us. Can't do anything with them. Just got to monitor them. That's all. Ugh, she's another one. I'm not dry begging. I'm not asking for money, but you're crying. Well, TikTok, Michelle. TikTok. That's another one we don't like. TikTok, Michelle. Today's the 6th. Tomorrow's the 7th. You got to move out in 2 weeks. Actually, you got to be out 11:59. 2 Fridays from now. 11:59 p.m. Chop, chop. Get to packing.
And his family. They haven't even met Richard and his family, so I don't know. Whatever. They, my dad didn't really want to have children, so he's pretty happy just kind of having his dogs and not having to interact with his children.
Smart man.
But
I had you as a daughter.
The same thing, but I don't know. I don't understand that because I didn't have children, but I know.
Yeah, I think I went to bed before this part started last night.
There's no way because of how much I love this bunny. That if I had a kid, there's not any chance I could just know what they did, And that's how a parent should be. You shouldn't. I mean, there's certain things that you might have to be strict with their, if the kids are pushing it for certain things, but really, if it's your family, you should, always forgive and let things go. And
thank God, huh?
Family, second chances and third chances, because it's your family. Family is always going to be usually supposed to be better for you than friends, but not always the case. Okay, I gotta get the little monkey out. He wants out now. Habu, we gotta let the monkey out. Hold on.
Who's the monkey, Richard?
You ready? He doesn't know what to think of this new chair. He's a little bit freaked out by it.
Yeah, because he smells weird stuff on it. Buddy. That's why he's freaked out. He smells stranger danger when he goes near that chair.
Okay, here's Casper. Here he is. Here's the little guy.
Biter. Biter.
There he is.
Biter.
Come on, Casper boo. Sorry, I'm trying to get this.
I hope he bites her on a live one day.
Yeah. There you are. Come on. There you are. Get in his tunnel. He thumps. Cracks me up when he thumps. Where'd you go? You hear him thump it? Yeah, he probably can't hear. He thumps.
He thumps because he needs to be neutered. That means he's mad. You know nothing about bunnies.
I finished putting away. Habu.
Male bunnies will thump when they're upset. Clearly, you upset him. Go get him neutered. The ladies are coming back. And I'm not saying anybody's going to call, but they already told you. You don't think they're going to follow up on it?
How you doing, Casper? He doesn't know what to think of this new chair. He's kind of freaking him out. It's funny.
It's because he smells weird stuff on it. He doesn't like it. It was outside. It's probably got like raccoon pee on it, and other bunny pee on it, and bugs.
It's scaring him. You see that? He's scared of the new chair.
He doesn't like you. He's scared of you.
He doesn't know what to think about it. It's the weirdest thing. He keeps running up to it and then running away from it. Why are you so scared of that chair, Casper? And then he thumps. What's wrong with that chair? What don't you like about it?
It smells.
Oh, you want calls? Yeah, you want calls, huh? He wants calls. All right. Let's get you guys in the right
He wants cuddles. How do you know he wants cuddles? He wants you to throw that chair out.
Look how cute he is.
He wants you to throw you
Look
out.
how cute he is. Hi, boo.
Oh, here she goes on the
Let's slide ya.
pissy
There you
floor.
are. He's like, what? Hi, baby.
Yep, there she
There you
goes.
There's my little Casper.
Pee on her
He's
face,
like a little
Casper.
sweetheart. Hi, baby.
It's the
He
pee
knows
pee
very
poo
much he
poo
was gonna-
floor.
He's such a little lover.
No, he's not. He's just
I
tasting
feel
you.
so blessed.
He's gonna get
That's
out of
such a
his
sweet buddy.
hutch
Like it
and
feels such an honor that he likes me so much.
eat you in your sleep.
I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that such a little companion.
I just want her to bite him.
He's just
Bite her.
like he's like my shadow.
Bite her.
He follows me all around.
I don't know why you would call a black and white bunny
Oh,
Casper.
Boo. Hi. So funny, he doesn't like that new shirt. Keeps scaring him. He keeps running
Oh,
up to
I'm
it and
losing
then running
internet, I
away from it.
think.
You know what? Think of it. Why are you scared of the chair? You're a funny guy.
You have an albino dove named Casper? How's Barney?
It's amazing how much he just likes, like, just hanging out. Just cuddling. Like, he prefers it over anything else.
All right, if I happen to pop up real fast, it's because it looks like it might start raining, and I usually lose my internet for a bit once the rain starts, so never fear.
He'll prefer cuddling over eating even, which I think is very sweet. I go, oh.
Do you restrict his diet too? You can only eat beef. You will be the beef bunny.
He likes cuddling over carrots. He'll take cuddles over carrots. Oh, baby.
I'm trying to talk G into letting me get a bird. We almost got another puppy last week, but I decided was not the best
Backyard
time.
bunnies live. Casper had this alfalfa bowl. It was like made of alfalfa hay, the bowl. It was this hard bowl, and he didn't really like it. They were loving it outside. They're eating this bowl. It's an edible bowl, but it's made of like Timothy hay, alfalfa hay. But like it's hard. They're going nuts for that bowl outside. It makes me so happy. They're like, what is this? An edible bowl? What goodness is being thrown out here? I don't mean like edible weed. I mean edible hay.
Needs to get him neutered.
Not weed, it's hay.
TikTok.
Yeah, bunny edible.
Cut his cock. Ooh, that rhymed. Sorry. Oh my, I shouldn't have said that. Wait, she said she got him hooked. Wait a minute.
So sweet.
She got him hooked on carrots. Oh wait, I gotta pause this.
It makes me so happy.
What? She got him hooked on carrots and decided that the carrots have too much sugar, so she needs to cut him off. Only the outside bunnies can have carrots. My bunnies ate carrots and strawberries and I think bananas. They used to like. No, the boy liked the bananas. Girl didn't like the bananas. My goodness, your bunnies have to have a little bit of a diversity in their food. But she really needs to get that bunny fixed before those CPS ladies come and check back up, because they sure will. I'm telling you, they will, whether somebody calls or not. They already got their number. They already got them marked down in their books of this could go bad. Oh, there she goes.
You're just a little sweetheart.
They were on for 3 hours almost last night. Wow.
He's been a real cuddler today. I mean, it's hot, so he's just tired. He said he was content in his hutch earlier, and now he's just being a little cuddler.
Oh, they went. Oh, at the 2 hour and 35 mark.
I'm really enjoying that Big Brother.
There goes the camera right in Annette's face.
Never seen Big Brother.
I don't like showing her though. I don't like showing Annette. I don't want to exploit her more than she's already being exploited. That's why I never put
We'll watch
anything.
it,
I
yeah.
try not to put a net space on
I have to
anything.
do a sleep stream. And then copyright.
Oh my god, she's such full of shit.
So we haven't been doing the sleep streams as much just because we don't want to bore people that are new coming in. We might do them. I like them, but
No, APS.
we don't want new people to just see like this
Animal
boring sleep
Protection
stream and have it be
Services.
like
They've had
nothing going on for hours on end.
they have had Adult Protective Services called on them for Annette and Joy. I mean, Annette and Joy, Annette and Gloria, rather. Maybe they should have had Joy welfare check too. And then APS came about the bunny because somebody reported that Rich, I guess, pulled him by his ears on a live stream or something. And these two female animal control officers came, and they were super nice to them. They really were. And they explained to them, this is what happened. Somebody called, blah, blah, blah. Everything looks okay. How old is he? Rich says, 4 months old. And they said, you need to neuter him by law and register him by law. They haven't done either one yet. Either one. They haven't taken him to get neutered. And they sure haven't registered them. I'm sure it doesn't cost a lot to register them. I don't know what it costs to neuter a bunny. Like I said, when I got my bunny, he was already neutered. And he was a mean bunny. He was mean. And he still thumped. Even after he was neutered, he thumped at me when he get mad.
Yeah, let me get this. You got something in your hair. That's good. That's good.
Oh, and he blew smoke in their faces. That's right. I forgot that was on the ticket too, which we knew was marijuana smoke because they don't smoke cigarettes. So that's even better. Get your animal high. It's not even supposed to be high.
So sweet.
Oh yeah, they did it. I didn't see it either, but
you
did.
I love your bunnies more than mine. But
bunny neutering is cheaper than a dog or a cat.
Just say it. I mean, he's so damn sweet. I didn't expect him to be so sweet.
Oh, and then and actually, I think I don't know if I played. I might have played part of it on my last live stream I did, Alberta. But and then also too is the officers also told Richard that they need to go to an exotic pet veterinarian, not just your everyday, animal clinic. Exotic pets. That's right. That's right. Yep, he did it. He did it.
Yeah. And he's a little feisty thing too, but gosh, he's a sweetie.
Why did he turn off the chat? The chat was the best part of last night, man.
He doesn't love to be held. He loves to be cuddled. Yeah, you do.
184,000 subs and only 97 likes. Hey. I don't even want to give him a thumbs down because that just pushes him out into the algorithm.
If I need him to come out from under the bed, I just put my head down like this, and he comes like darting out from under there for his cuddles. It's the cutest thing ever.
I had to stand up for a minute. I was sitting too long.
My heart every time he does it. I'm like, that's so sweet that you love me so much. It's an honor. I never felt so much love that I feel from this bunny. He just adores me. It really it makes up for all the hate from the haters. Like Casper's love does all the hate. I mean, he's so damn sweet. In fact, he just wants to hang out with me all the time. I'm like, oh, that's sweet. I appreciate that.
Your pet does bird stuff. Yeah, well, I know when I had my bunnies, that's all I had was bunnies. And I lived in, the city. Well, and we actually had a couple of vets, local vets that actually did exotics. And, but now the vet that I had when I had my dog didn't. So I couldn't use her. So I went to I had to find somebody else, which I did. I was able to find somebody, but I just really only took them in one time to make sure everything was good after I adopted them. And I only had them for a couple months after that because then I moved and I gave them to a man who actually raises bunnies. So they shoot for 100. Wow. I thought like a channel like mine shoots for 100. I mean, I shoot for 20. I'm like, yeah, I get 20. Yes, that's it. Why does it have to be an exotic? Well, I was always told an animal has to, a rabbit is an exotic pet, and you do have to, you should bring them to an exotic pet veterinarian. Okay, yeah, rabbits are common by you. I don't know. He cuts out all the bad shit before he turns them into videos. They can't afford groceries. But okay, so tomorrow is the 7th of the month. If Gloria or Annette gets SNAP benefits, they would have them. Tomorrow's the last day. I mean, usually you get them between the 1st and the 7th. It depends on what day you're slotted for. So I believe they're getting them because remember she tore up that bottom of the receipt that tells you all the food stamp balances and all that stuff the last time she went shopping. So I'm sure they got something coming in soon. And if not, go to a food pantry. That's what they're for. Ugh, I don't want to hear about that. Eeks. Yeah, we have a lot of. They're mostly for cats, though. The spay and neuter programs around here are mostly to keep the feral cat population down. I think the most I've ever spent because I was doing the trapping a while back, and when I was living closer to Atlanta a few years back, and me and my housemate, we were doing all the trapping up by ourselves, and since we did all the trapping by ourselves, they only charged us for like $20 per cat, which isn't bad. It's better than having a million kittens running around in the backyard. Yep, they can't afford groceries. I know they can't afford anything. It's terrible. So I guess she plays with the bunny for a little bit longer, and then they put the phone in Annette's face, and I really don't want to play that because they exploit her enough. I don't feel like anybody else needs to exploit her. It actually saddens me the reactions that she gives because she doesn't want to do it. She doesn't want to do it. And she can't consent. And that's, she can't just tell them no. Just no. If she told them no, they're not going to listen to her. Anyway. If they want groceries so bad, they can come over to your place and they'll give them some. I'll get them groceries if they need them, but it's not going to be grass-fed organic beef. It's going to be what I give you. Yeah, you're on the west coast of Canada. Putting Annette on cameras when they sneak off to hit the bong. Hey, nothing wrong with hitting the bong. I don't have a bong anymore. I got rid of my bong, but at least I don't lie about it. I still smoke. Smoked this morning with my coffee every morning. I wake and bake every morning. Yeah, it's not their beef. They'll throw it away. I really do. I really do think they do. You love your bong? Yeah, I had one that I really loved, and my friend dropped it and cracked it, and then he tried to repair it, and it just never worked the same even after he repaired it. And I can never find it again. It was called Savage. I think that was the name brand. It was great. I loved it. Great one. Hey, J-Dub, what's up? You smoking as your type? I don't have, you know what? I don't have much left in my one hitter, and Greg G-Man doesn't get home until for another hour, so I have to wait. We usually smoke when he gets home anyway. That's when I'll roll a joint. I'll roll a joint and then we smoke a joint together. But otherwise, we just smoke out of our one hitters. Oh, actually, I think he's got one of my old bongs in his storage unit, and I'll have to get over there one day and pull it out. It was a Rick and Morty one. It was cute. I will tell you, when I was a single mom of an infant, I was gifted $500 gift cards for a local grocery shop, and that was the best gift anyone ever gave me, and I had more than enough food. Absolutely. Ooh. Antique paraphernalia. That must be cool. You found the number one issue. That's probably worth some money if it's in good shape. If it's in good shape, right? I don't know. Ask Rich. Doesn't he like to go in and sell everybody's collectible items? Rich, you can't take that. That was your great grandfather's outhouse from 1918. Sorry, Ma, I gotta sell it. There's always a market. Somebody's gonna want an outhouse. Oh wow, Linda, that's cool, man. That's probably worth some money. I put that up. And don't let Rich get a hold of it, because he'll steal it from you and sell it right out from underneath you. I'm telling you, that man could sell everything out of that house that's not nailed down. He probably would. I'm sorry. He probably, whatever he hasn't sold yet. I mean, because he sold a lot. He sold a lot. What are they doing with that Porsche? Are they paying for that Porsche, or do they sell it to somebody? Because I really don't think they can afford to pay for the repairs on it. When I was married to the second husband, we looked at an antique Porsche. We were going to buy, an older Porsche. Yeah, I guess they considered it a classic. That needed a lot of work, and it was going to cost us too much money. I mean, it was a cheap buy, but the money that needed to get dumped into that sucker could have bought a brand new Porsche probably by the time we were done. I smoke. That's why I smoke in the morning. Get my hips always hurting, and it's the first thing that takes it away. It hits quicker than the Aleve does, and I don't take anything else but Aleve, so that's what I do. I take a couple hits while I'm waiting for the Aleve to kick in. But yeah, I'm just trying to think now. I'm just going to go through it real quick. All right, so it's her on the floor with the bunny, her on the floor with the bunny. And then she puts the bunny away. Rich never comes into frame again. I'm just going through this real quick. See, I didn't see all of this. She messes with the bed. Oh, there's Rich. Let's see what Rich has to say. I don't think Stella's ever seen Rich.
We got the football preseason starts tonight, and it's about dinner time, and plus Big Brother. So we got like all sorts of reasons we got to sign off here pretty soon.
Oh,
Yeah.
So we're gonna watch football.
Yeah, we got. It's beginning of preseason, you guys.
Cool.
So
cool. You guys watch some football.
Yeah, a little NFL.
Is it the Raiders and Chargers?
No, that's not till
Monday?
this weekend. No, that's this weekend.
Oh, I saw Raiders and Chargers.
I'm not sure which day that is, but tonight I don't know who opens tonight.
Who's playing?
Does anybody know who opens tonight?
Who's opening Thursday night football?
Yeah, let's go look at let's go outside for 5 minutes.
Yeah, why don't you take them
and then we'll
figure out who's playing. Someone will tell you who's playing Thursday.
And then what we'll do is we'll have dinner, and we'll watch ourselves some NFL football, and or Big Brother, because those are both simultaneously.
We're watching that new season of Big Brother.
Yeah, got the new season of Big Brother going on. How's everybody? How are you guys? Wait, where's Annette?
Well, here we go.
Hey, come say hi, Annette.
What is that? Yeah, it's not legal where I am now. It's legal in New York when I was, but in New York it was legal. It's not legal here. He does. He thinks he really does. All right, but now they're going to show Annette. I don't know. I hate.
Come on. You want to go outside? Or you want to do it in here? Okay.
Oh, here's your.
So, oop! I just messed it up
Because you
anyway.
can't-
Yikes! See, something told me not to play Annette. I don't know why.
Cool. You guys watch some football.
Yeah, a little NFL.
Is it that Raiders and Chargers?
No, that's not till
that Monday?
this weekend. No, that's this weekend.
Oh, I saw Raiders
Yeah, I
and
think
Chargers.
I'm not sure which day that is, but tonight I think I don't know who opens tonight.
Who's playing?
Does anybody know who opens tonight? Who's
Thursday
opening the
night
NFL?
football?
Yeah, let's go look at the. Let's go
Yeah,
outside
go.
for 5 minutes.
Yeah, why don't you take them?
And then we'll
Figure out who's playing. Someone will tell you who's playing Thursday.
And then what we'll
night
do is
football.
we'll have dinner, and we'll watch ourselves some NFL
I wish somebody would have told them the wrong teams were playing. That would have been funny.
football, and or Big Brother because those
Yeah.
are both simultaneously
We're
tonight. I
watching
think.
that new season of Big
Yeah.
Brother.
Got the new
Enjoying
season of
it.
Big Brother going on. How's everybody? How are you guys? Wait, where's Annette? Hey, come say hi, Annette. Come on. You want to go outside? Or you want to do it in here? Okay.
Oh, here's your remote. Here's this.
Okay,
Do you
great.
want me to get the big light?
I don't think so. I think we can just do this. I'm just gonna use this for a second. Here you go, Nanny. How you doing?
Good. Very good.
How was your day?
Wonderful.
How's everything?
Good.
Did you go to work today?
Yeah.
Awesome.
How are you guys? Good. Hello.
All right, you know she doesn't.
Oh, that's great. It goes all the way into the room now. Cool. You look fantastic today. Annette.
Oh, good.
She actually has a hairbrush today. All right, I hate showing her. It's just because I feel uncomfortable doing it. Just because they do it doesn't mean I got to do it. So I'm just gonna pop her off now. But yeah. Okay, so that is Annette. That is Richard's sister. She has schizoaffective disorder, and they exploit the crap out of her. And this is why we cover them, Alberta, because we don't like the way they treat her, and we don't like the way he treats Gloria, their mom. And they probably won't show her tonight, but I don't like showing Annette because they created the channel. Whatever reason, I don't know. But then it just turned out to be a look at Joy, look at me, look what we do for these people. They literally moved into the house, commandeered the mother's house. He treats his sister like a trained monkey, or he tries to, and she's just because she's got mental health problems doesn't mean she's a dummy. I have their routine. There you go, J Dubs, your show right there. This is their routine. They trauma dump. They roll around in the poo, or Joy rolls around in the poo. They cry, they grip. Richard gets a little ragey, and then they say goodnight. So apparently he didn't like what I guess Joy was talking about at one point. That's why he came in and said, "It's football time." He always cuts her off when she goes a little too far, or he doesn't like what she's talking about. He always does it to her. Oh, he disrupts Gloria's program too. Oh, hey, man. Welcome in. Welcome in. I can't believe I've been on for almost 2 hours and 40 minutes. Wow, time goes by when you're covering these weirdos. But I guess we'll see what today brings. I haven't. Let me. You know what? Let me see. I didn't see that the cake one. Let me go find it. Let me see if I can find the cake. Hold on. I just really don't like it. I don't want to exploit Annette any more than she's being exploited by these two people. Oh, I guess it was a community post, or was it a short? Oh, they're getting their, oh, look it. They're getting their play button tomorrow. Somebody go steal it off their porch, please. Do we know anybody who lives in Vegas? Oh, I do. I know somebody who lives in Vegas. Can you go steal it off the porch? I'll cash app you $10 if you do it. You know who you are. I'm not going to say names, but she knows who she is. I'll cash app you $10 if you go do it. Can you imagine that? Oh, gosh, Alberta. Samantha. You know who I'm talking about. Oh, stop. Can you imagine if they became friends? Oh, my goodness. Hold on. All right, let me see if I can. All right, I got to share the screen. All right, here we go. Present. Share screen. Oh, my God, that would be hysterical. Yo, we got some characters over in the other community we hang out. Well, I don't really hang out in it much anymore, but here we go. Let me get the comment down. And let me see if I can blow it up a little bit so y'all can see it. Did they put the tracking number? Ooh, wait, no. They did not. All right, now how do I blow this up? I always forget how to do this. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit backwards when it comes to this kind of stuff. Okay. The HFF Silver Play button will be here Saturday, 9/7/24. Hi. Your package is on the way from Society Awards, YouTube, get notifications, blah, 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 blah. Somebody go steal it off their porch, please. Thank you. All right, now let me go get the cake one. Is it a video or short? It's probably a short, right? Latest. Oh my. No, oh my God. Look at another one. Oh my gosh. All right, so Joy got Annette and Gloria some cake. Healthy Family Forces Live. That was 6 hours ago. It's got Annette in it, though. Sorry about the ads. I didn't pay for my premium.
I picked Purdue Global because I think having an online platform to learn is really great for the lifestyle I live. And
Joy went and got cake and ice cream. Yeah. Thank you, Gloria.
Oh.
Okay, go enjoy your strawberry shortcake.
okay, ooh, that looks good.
Oh yeah, I know it's gonna be great. Joy did such a good job.
Oh, yes, she did.
Hi, Ned. Yeah, I think the chocolate looks really good. Yeah.
Oh, look, it's a can of coffee. Ooh, ooh, that's a no-no. And that looks like an Oreo cake, not a strawberry cake, unless Gloria got a slice. See, I only bought them like individual cake slices. So.
The strawberry, Gloria likes the strawberry one.
Oh, okay.
The ice cream and the chocolate, this is for you.
Good.
Yeah.
Why can't they just call her mom?
There you go.
Look at what Joy did. Look at what Joy did. Look what Joy did. You went to the 7-Eleven and got her a slice of cake. Ooh.
Awesome. I'll put this stuff away, don't worry. you want a little caramel sauce on it?
No.
Are you sure? Let me try a little. I think you might like it. You always used to like it.
Oh my God. Fix your cabinets,
Just try a
Richard.
little. On this side right here.
Says no thank you, then proceeds to cover the entire thing up with caramel syrup. Said no thank you. She said, oh, no thank you.
Yeah. I know it tastes real good.
And now she's got to pick around the caramel sauce. Then she said no thank you. Ugh.
I know, isn't it awesome? Yeah.
All right. Mm-mm-mm. Ooh. Richard sent auditions to Hoarders and Dr. Phil. They trash color his house. Oh my, did he really? Oh my gosh. And then when she says she is done and full because she didn't want the caramel, he blames the haters. Maybe she just hates caramel. I mean, I like caramel, but I don't know. Oh my God. So they're getting their silver play button tomorrow. So somebody go steal it off the porch, please. And let's see, there was another one. There's another one that he just posted, which is hysterical. The prank that sparked a debate 9 hours ago. Did they really prank Annette? Annette got pranked? Oh my God. Oh God, I want to kick these people sometimes. But here, Kato on the go. Let's watch some Kato on the go. Hey, John, welcome. He puts it on the pancake. Oh. Sorry, I'm cheap. Why do you cook in your bathroom? Why are you making your wiener meat fill? Bathroom vanity where Joy brushes her hair and stuff. Oh. Look at her. Ew, she's cooking in the bathroom. Why are they frying that in so much oil? Why are they frying the kielbasa in so much oil? It's kind of fatty enough, right? They cook in their bathroom. She's got spices in her makeup drawer. That's where you're supposed to put your washcloths and whatnot. That's so much oil. Ugh. Is she gonna dump the eggs in all that oil? Is she gonna dump the eggs on top of all that oil? Please don't tell me. I will. You shouldn't use metal on those pans. You're gonna scratch the crap out of it. Oh, no, 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 no.
Come on in.
I'm just pooping and frying up some wieners.
Come on in, say.
Oh yeah.
No. No. They dump the oil in the drain?
What's going on, Nate?
Yeah, I can get connected to the internet.
Uh-oh.
Ew. That is nasty. Ew.
Cute. It doesn't fit you. Too superficial. Just think of all your accomplishments.
That's gross. Okay, that was gross. That was nasty. She'll beg for more pants. I need a new one. Somebody please buy me. I need a very large skillet.
In a world where algorithms and financial incentives
Right,
dictate the
I don't like
information
to
we
read them
see,
all.
it's easy for important stories to slip
You're
through the
another
cracks.
one.
This is powerful
Ah.
because it can heavily influence and divide public opinion.
You're another exploiter. Okay. Thank you, He-Man. I know I try to catch some Mirandis. And everybody over on that Reddit is actually doing all the work. All the work. Everybody over on the Reddit. It looks like they try to do a brand deal with that beat up band. Then they should be on the TikTok because there's actually a set of pots on TikTok that once you make the 10,000, you can get the TikTok shop. And there's this set of pans that I want to buy so bad. It's got like the removable handle and they stack. And anyway, I can't bring myself to buy them. I don't know why. And I live with a country boy. Everything he owns is cast iron. Actually, his mother gave me a very old cast iron pot with a lid. And I need to clean it and reseason it. I just haven't gotten my head there yet. And it's great. But He-Man here and oh my God. Ugh. Gosh. Yeah, but I appreciate everybody over on that Reddit page because I get all my info over there. I mean, I watch them like yesterday, and yesterday was so much fun. If anybody was in that chat last night, it was fun. Healthy Family Force does as well as He-Man. I get. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, I was reading that wrong. Yeah, Healthy Family Force. Yep. I'm sub to everybody. If you're talking about them, I'm sub to you. You wish you had some cast iron, but you couldn't lift it now. I mean, my cast iron pan is only a 10-incher. It's not that heavy. But this one his mama gave me. She can't lift it. That's why she gave it to me. No, Reddit doesn't. It's just, everybody posts things and then you comment on it. It's just, yeah. But you want a lot of information, go over there, Alberta. It goes back. I mean, people have found videos from way before they were this channel, when they were living in New York, when they were living in a cave. I mean, these people lived in a cave, Alberta. They got evicted from a cave. They got evicted from a cave. Oh, you can't. I don't buy gallons of milk. I can't go through it that fast. I'm like, actually, you know what? I bought a half a gallon of 1% on Monday on the way back in from being away. And because I've been on such a peanut butter and jelly kick, I drank the whole half a gallon of milk, which is another thing I don't do, is I don't drink milk that much. I don't know. They got evicted back from a cave. They started living in a cave, and then the aliens came and turned them into Jedis. So they are Jedis with nunchucks. Nunchucks. Did you see? I wanted to see play the video of her in the little panty and bra set with the nunchucks, and oh my gosh, it's a wild trip, Alberta. If you're bored, you got nothing to do, you don't feel good, you don't want to leave the house one day, you got a lot to catch up on these two. These two make Michelle Sabate look absolutely sane. Absolutely sane. And y'all know how, I mean, well, we know how crazy she is. I don't think you want a good one, go. But she's not even on YouTube anymore. She lost her channel on YouTube. She's over on Rumble. But she likes to just grab links all the time. And then she gets up on people's panels and goes crazy. And TikTok for her too. It's 9:06. She has to get out by 9:20. TikTok. It just go to Reddit and it's just Healthy Family Force, just like the name. Just like the name. Just don't watch the not safe for work one. Well, it's not that what you see that is disturbing. It's what you hear in the background, which is disturbing. I'm telling you, girl, it is nuts. It's nuts. I wish I've got a big mouth. I love talking about, things like this. I could go on and on and on. Once I finally sat, I didn't want to go down it, but once I finally sat and went down the rabbit hole, which is Rich and Joy, it was a wrap. It was all over. I was like, wow. It is a hell of a rabbit hole. It sure is. It is. There's a lot of Caspers down in that hole. But Alberta, I'm telling you, they make Michelle look sane in half of these videos. Michelle, sane. We don't usually say Michelle and sane in the same sentence, ever. Well, when you're buying your sub, here's the thing. All right, so I have, and thank you for everybody here for subscribing. I do. Oh, and I do have memberships to give out. I just forgot. It's the beginning of the month. What did I have? Let me go over to my channel. Get back over there. I'm at 1.18 now, right? 1,000.18, whatever that is. I have had this channel going live for a little bit over a year now. I did buy subs once. I did it as an experiment. I bought 50 subs. It was like a $5 some deal or something. I did buy 50 subs, but you know what? Within a month, they all fell off. So there's that. And I just did it as an experiment. I wasn't trying to get monetized. It was way before I was monetized. I happened to get monetized when YouTube changed the criteria and they did the 500 subs and then the 3,000 hours. I had already had my hours and I got my subs pretty quick. But then I stalled out at like 1,000 and now I'm up a little bit more. But I don't care. I mean, even if I have 20 people in here, I'm happy. Oh, there's tons. Just watch what you put on. There is, believe me, the ones that say not safe for work, NSFW, you really proceed with caution on those. Right. You know what channel there's somebody I listen to. I mean, they're in like the hundreds of thousands and they make good money because they put out good content and they get people who want to sponsor them, not, like real companies that want to sponsor them. Some of them are a little questionable, I will say that, but they're getting, the companies are coming to them to get the sponsorship, give the sponsorships. So when you're putting out good content, of course you can have half of what he's got and you're going to make more money. You can't buy subs and think that you're going to get money off of it. That's not how it works. First of all, you don't make hardly any money on views with the ads, the ad part of it. You're making your money on your memberships and your super chats and your super thanks and all those things, right? Super stickers, whatever. That's how most of the people make their money. Unless you have a huge following and you're always constantly running ads and your stuff isn't getting this, YouTube will tell you can't get this monetized because you played this song or whatever. That's the only way. I have one video that I make a steady 7 cents off of every month. It's steady, but I always get that 7 cents. And then you got to also understand YouTube takes 30% right off the top. Right off the top. So if you gave me $10, they're taking their 30%. So I'm getting 7, you know? That's how it works. You can't buy subs. That you can't buy views. It doesn't. That's all he's doing it for, is to get that silver play button. And if that's what you really want to put on that wall to make yourself feel special and good about yourself, that's great. Good for you. But you didn't do it honestly. You didn't do it like the real people. And right, their views are, and they bought the play button from Amazon. I'm going to make my own play button, I think. I'm going to make my own play button for next time. I got some cardboard I have to bring out to the burn can. Maybe I'll grab a piece. I'll cover it in aluminum foil. But yeah, you can't. It's not going to bring money to them. I don't understand. I don't know. You don't make much money off of ads. You really don't, unless you have that many real subscribers. And you have that many real subscribers actually watching your videos. I think I am. I think I do. I do have to go. We got to burn. It was just too hot the last couple of weeks to do burn. So I do have some stuff I got to bring down to the burn can. I think we're going to do it either tomorrow or Sunday, whatever day is cooler. They could have just saved money and bought the plaque. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, when I had bought that 50 subs, I'm telling you, I guess it was some kind of deal that came into I probably got some kind of spam in my email. And it was like $4.99 for 50 subs. 50 subs. I said, you know what? I'm going to try it just to see what happens. Because I really didn't have that many subs at the time. I bought the 50, and within a month, I lost 50. So you know that those are the ones that fell off, because those other 100 people, I still had them coming into my chats. This week is going to be hot for you. It's getting a little cooler here now, but it's been hot. I always forget how hot it is here, but it's okay. And you get another play button. I think it goes to gold. I think it's gold, and then I think the million is platinum or something. There's $66 to $85 from Amazon. That's what I want for my birthday. My birthday's in April. It passed already, but I want an Amazon play button. I'm just going to make one. I'm just going to make my own. That's right. You're surrounded by the water, which I love. You know me. I'm an island girl. Lived on the island my whole life. Except for when I moved here. You're an April Fool's baby? I guess I'd be considered an Easter baby. I'm in the middle of April. I'm on the 14th. But my birthday has fallen on Easter a couple times. I think at least 2 times in my life. That's what you should get. You should get your own play button for your anniversary. You're the only summer baby out of 11. Me and my sister, my brother. My sister's March. I'm April. My brother's May. And then originally our birthdays was supposed to be, well, my sister's the 13th. I'm the 14th. My brother was supposed to be the 15th, but they screwed up her OR date, and they had to either she had to no, you know what it was is I don't think they could do it on the 15th. The doctor, I don't think was there. It was ready, or it was going to be there, because she had Plan C with all of us. She had to either pick the 14th or the 16th. And I know she picked the 14th. You've had only one birthday, but yeah, but I'm sorry. I had a surprise 30th birthday. And then the next big one was 50? And when that was in 2020. So you know what I was doing for my 50th birthday? Not going out, that's for sure. Sitting home on the couch, that's for sure. Nah, my housemate at the time bought me a lovely dinner. They came and delivered it. They even delivered our drinks. I know, of course, I'm sorry, Stella, but I know, Alberta, but I know, I know your backstory, so I know. But I have been on here for quite some time. It's not telling me. Oh, 3 hours. 3 hours. Wow. This is a long live. I haven't done a 3-hour live in forever. Forever. But I am going to jump off of here because the G-Man will be home. He probably just left the job site now. And I know he's going to make a stop or two. So he'll be home within the next 45 minutes. So I really should probably get off of here and get my shit together. I did all my stuff I needed to do before I came live. So, but he likes me to be present. He likes to sit and bitch about his data, man. I got to just sit here and go, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Then his boss calls, and then they could talk on the phone, and then he comes and bitches about that. It's usually he comes home anywhere between 3:30 and 4, depending on how many stops he makes on the way home. And then I got to listen to him talk about work. Then his boss does still call. He gets paid for it, of course, but whatever. Then I got to listen to that. But I love him. And he's a way better guitar player than you, Richard. Way better guitar player. Maybe one night, if I ever go live in an evening time, I'll talk him into playing some nice background music for everybody. Oh, thank you, Alberta. Like I said, because everything that happened in the past couple of weeks, I've been staying away a little bit from my mental health, actually. And then we did travel, and I did get to go and visit the lovely Samantha Stevens. We had so much fun. Honestly, all we did was laugh. We had so much fun. She's an excellent cook. We had a little rough time getting into a restaurant for lunch the next day, but I think that was both of our faults. It was a holiday weekend, and it was a Sunday. But we found some place, and we had a great time. And I not coming up this weekend. Probably her car came back, so she's a little. So since she's mobile, she doesn't need us back up there this weekend. So probably be back next weekend, and then I'll just get dropped off at Samantha's again. We already have plans. We already have our next weekend planned out, so that'll be fun. So yeah, so I've been staying away because of that for a little bit, and then while we were away, something happened. And that's been it happened to Greg, to G. His name, all right, his name's not even really Greg, but I'm just going to call him Greg, even though that's not his real name. Anyway, just what we call him. He had something happen to him this weekend that was no bueno, and he had to go file a police report the other day. Watch where you run your debit cards, folks. That's been a nightmare. So we've been dealing with that nightmare. He got hacked. Took a lot of money. Let's just say somebody's driving around in a nice Toyota that we bought for them, or he bought for them, but we're going to get it back. We got the police involved, so it's cool. And even, the officer that he's been dealing with has been super, super great about it. But everybody, I will be back. If they go live tonight, I will be live again tomorrow. Especially if it's football day, he likes to lock up. He goes and sits and watches TV in we have separate bedrooms. I love it. We have separate bedrooms. It's only because I hate his bed. It's the only reason why. But he does. He'll go sit in his room. I'll come out here and chill out here, or I'll go in my room. This way he doesn't hear me yakking, and I'll do another live. But as long as they go live, I'm going to start going live. So if I do not see y'all, enjoy your weekend. Be safe. And let's keep covering these fools. All right. Everybody, thank you again for coming in. I appreciate you all. Never be a dick or joy. Have a good day. Bye.